Turning on the microphone would help, eh? It's nice to see you, Internet. It's nice to see you. I'm still trying to work on, I don't know what color I want to do for, maybe just a little less. Bit more white? Oh, no, Jesus, I'm so washed out. Maybe do that. And we'll keep it on the orange, but lower. Yeah, there we go. Way better. I like that. All right. Internets. My name's Bailey. And I'm reacting to our auction closing tonight. I've got the stream elements set up. I'm going to do my little formal shindig in a moment. But at 7:45 is when our piece is going to close. Definitely going to be a slower one today. If you're tuning into this and this isn't your first time, what happened is the way I was so successful in the previous venture is I dropped the YouTube live link in the description of each of the items before it went live, and yeah, I messed up. I thought I could edit the items after we had the catalog go public. Turns out that's not the case. Turns out that is not allowed. But so for YouTube viewers in the future, my name's Bailey. I operate an eBay store called Grandma's Deadstock, and I work with my homie Patty of Patty's Pop-Ups. That is Paddy. And together we operate out of a warehouse space where we support people with downsizing as well as estate sales. So the idea is to be able to find value in items before they go to waste or get thrown to the dump, or like God forbid the worst thing happens in the family, someone passes, and you're left with like such chaos of having to sort out what you need to, like, where things go, what's the value of the items. That's where these two guys come in. And we're here to support you with that. But nonetheless, we're about to get right to it. Patty should show up about 7. I definitely have to take a break at 7 to feed the kitties, but there's a chance that I will pop off just before that because the big man has arrived. And then otherwise, let's get right to it. Let's see what we got going on today, okay? So I'm going to switch to the eBay focus so that we can look right at the items. What I like to do is I really do like to start with sorting out what items have the most bids and how the interest is based upon that. So this Coleman stove is the one that I'm surprised at. It was a good find. It's a product that I already had in stock, but I couldn't believe that it's the one that has the most hype. I'm also, give me a second, let's do some technicalities. Let's do blop. Do a little, take this guy, send it along to him, send it along to an Aleem, wherever he's at. Where's he at? Where's he at? Right here. Drop this in with the boy. And yeah, I think that's good for now. We'll do the family chat. We'll drop the live in there. Oh my God, now I'm getting threatened. I'm getting threatened by my one-mans. That's kind of crazy. I sent him the YouTube live link, and he's just like, yo, fuck you. Pretty much is what this guy just did to me. Yo, yeah, I'm offended. I'm slightly offended. That's so wild and funny. I can't believe this man's. So, Coleman stove. Very surprised. This guy is the most bid on item, and it's at $76. Untested. If anything seems to be in need of TLC, it is the fuel valve, which appears to be, do 80% on this. Lightly used, but the cosmetics are on point. So this is like one of the first Coleman stoves. Hey, I was just teasing, bro. You ain't gotta get mad and grumpy with me. Just open the link. Jesus. Let Stone know for me if you don't mind, though. That would be nice. This Coleman stove has become my biggest high-ticket item. $76 for the auction lots. This fuel valve is what I was talking about. It seems a little off. Okay, I'm here. Flips table. Yeah. Totally against your will. I got Delta Force downloaded. If I'm feeling bleh this evening. I might give it a try, but otherwise probably just tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff on my plate I got to juggle right now, so we will see how that proceeds. This spiral saw, the zip, this I always forget what it's called. It's this bad boy. It's a router. This router, these guys can be quite expensive. But it would be mega late. Yeah, definitely I'm not going to be on mega late. If I pop on, I'm playing a game just to see how it feels. So let's bank on tomorrow. Tub snowshoes. What are we looking at for this bad boy? Alien dance, alien dance. Hey. Why didn't my BT... Is it not up to date? Oh, it might not be updated, I guess. That's weird. But shouts, thank you for coming through, Stoned. Thank you, Raza, if you were the one that told them. I guess that deserves the double thanks. Snowshoes, we got mad snowshoes. We got women's snowshoes. $17. This is the other pair. So only the women's snowshoes. Interesting. Yeah, the men's snowshoes. Oh, they are going for more, but have less bids? That's intriguing. Multi-purpose sprayer kit, of course. This one did well in our last piece. It is one of those ones that I feel is like a little bit more obvious based on the multiple applications that it does have. Like you can use this multi-use sprayer for painting your house, for like several different needs. Pretty good condition. Still in box. Still wrapped up, all that. So, yeah, ideally should be working perfectly. If not, that's wild. Hello Kitty bass guitar. This is one of mine. And this motorless gimbal was like the first photography gimbal I ever had. It's a piece of the personal collection. This motorless gimbal uses gravity and gyroscopic weights to level the camera. Made of steel, and it's in functional condition. This bad boy was like my first go. So it's just one of those. I got to part with some of the photography gear. I'm grateful if it finds a new home that it's happy with. But realistically, it's not that big of a high-tech piece. It's not like I'm selling a gyroscope motor boy for this guy. So very fair. That's only $14. The Hello Kitty bass guitar was passed on by one of my clients, Matrix dropping in. Quite some time ago. This would have been years and years ago. It is a Barracuda bass guitar, which is a notable brand. It's not like it's a Walmart brand, but it's definitely not the top tier. It's not in a competition with like Fender and the like. Definitely doesn't get to hit that same market standard, but $23, as long as it goes for like 50, I'm happy, but we'll see. The competition always comes in the last 30 minutes, like as the items are closing. So Speed Square makes a lot of sense. This has multiple applications. You could use this as a amateur home improvement specialist or as a professional contractor. So definitely following why that may be the case. Also got the Lodge 6-inch cast iron pan. Just double checking the notifications. Yep, not that big a deal. We're good. Maybe we'll drop a max sold comment and see what they see. No, we'll do it later. Fuck it. We'll do this as the A/B test since I blew it. I was supposed to put the stream link in all the descriptions. I know. Max Sold is the platform that we're using. They're local to... they started local to Canada, and now they work in the US of A as well. They started actually out in the Peterborough-ish area. But I feel like their social media manager doesn't work evenings. So I think tagging them is a moot call there. A 6-inch cast iron pan, Lodge. Pretty good. This guy, easy refurb. Cast iron pans are becoming trendy again thanks to the TikToks. A lot of people like refinishing them once again. And the Japan made a steak tool set. Why did I call it a tool set? Oops. Whatever. I wrote that title too. Oopsies. Great box. Nice little velvet box. And the knives are pretty sick. They're a pretty sick shape. So this is like great for any kitchen. You need to impress your parents for Christmas. Great gift. We got the guitar strings and tuner. These were patties. This makes a lot of sense as well. I'm not surprised that these are going for a lot of money. These strings are probably about like 20 bucks a pack. And we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 guitar strings. So, makes a lot of sense there. Elvis Presley Funko Pop. This one I've been sitting on for a while, so we decided to use this Elvis Presley Funko Pop. And surprisingly, it has a lot of competition. And in my opinion, I think the Elvis Presley Funko Pop retains its value because this is a vaulted edition. Because this guy is out of production. He's a dead stock. We got dead stock Elvis Funko. You know what I mean? So he's your typical little Funko Pop. No details to be added. I don't hate it. I just also, it was time to get him a new home. You know what I mean? Elvis Funko deserved a new home. The Dura brand CD566 tested. So this guy was working. Current bid $19. I can't believe this is from early when I started my reselling hustle. This Dura brand CD player. It sat in there a while. I bought it for like $5, probably less, and I was like, oh, this will do great on eBay. And as I started to learn eBay, I'm like, oh yeah, no one cares about it. It was like such a big bummer in that capacity. And now we're looking at the Tubbs 30-inch snowshoes. 25.42, so those are the men's. So we got the men's snowshoes and the women's snowshoes. So then the men's are definitely going for more, which is relevant and makes sense. This toolbox of patties is quite a unique piece. It's a big stackable boy. I like them a lot. Opens up well. This is great for like beginners and professionals. And it's full of so many bits and bops. So whoever's getting that for $11, that's a steal again. Made by Husky, high-end brand. I'm interested to see how the competition goes up a little bit. This will be our last auction of the year. We will be streaming and should be doing 12 days of streaming in December. Ideally out of the warehouse. If not, I'll supplement it by being here or back in my little humble bedroom doing some eBay streams. Thank you, chatbot. Otherwise, we will be doing our next auction in January, and then we have another client auction at the end of January. So this client auction will be the first test of like the evolution of this business model. So in January, we're going to like go on site to somebody's house and document all of the items within their home there, and then list it to Max Sold here on their behalf, and we'll take a cut of the profits for providing that service. So fortunately, Max Sold has given us like a, not discounted, but has given us the professional commission rate by displaying that we're doing this full time, that it's like a serious commitment on our end. Right? Chat says, no, it's all good. Off topic, Delta Force has an Escape from Tarkov game mode that you may like. Oh, don't get me stuck up in it then. I'll probably generate a lot of clips. I know Tarkov's been dying off as it is. And it's all good. Chat will be a little slower today, and it's 100% my fault. I meant to put... I thought I could put the link to our YouTube live stream in the items after we made the auction live. I swear to God, I went in there and I tweaked the items before. I swear I did it. But I was making things up, I guess. And we cannot. We go into it, and we couldn't edit it afterwards. So it's a boo-boo on my end. I'm willing to accept that. You know, humble man's. If I make a mistake, I'm not gonna lie about it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie about my own mistakes. Exactly. So big dumbass. So it'll be a little bit slower. The friends and the buyers that already have this info and the people on our emailing list will probably jump in. But otherwise, it is what it is. Lesson learned. At least I get to see if it... Yeah, don't worry. No insult taken. If anything, it's the A/B test. Then I can see how well the stream performs organically on the YouTubes, because I've noticed it does okay, especially compared to some of my other content. For some reason, these auction reaction streams, out of all of them, are the ones that people watch after the case. And these pillow sets, I was saying, these are adorable, bro. I'm fine to get rid of them at whatever price, but they're cute. They're cute as hell. I think they're just Amazon buys. I have no idea where they came from. But a little pizza, a little hot dog pillow, why not? Decorate your house with it. The Gotcha Glacier Down winter jacket at North Face. Okay, good. The North Face is at 21. I was going to say the North Face jacket. This is a little cheaper than I'd expect, but still $21. At least it hits the $20 mark. Never stop exploring. It's kind of nice. But I guarantee, yeah, the North Face jackets, how much are these? Oh, they're not going for that much, eh? We're looking at the North Face jackets on all these other jackets. It's like, wow. Daunting contrast, for sure. Big daunting contrast. The Ranky Extendables telescoping pole. These have been doing good for us. If anything, this is like the cheapest we've seen one of the telescoping poles go for. This guy, so he's a little bit used. That's probably why. I'm pretty sure this one is specifically meant for gyprocking and drywalling versus painting. And there's Patty. Patty insisted on this to show how big the pole is. Big paws, big paws. Patty wanted to use a human example. Yeah. Big bummers, big bummers. So we got the GSW number 9 cast iron Dutch oven. This was the one that I'm like, yeah, wow. Not going for much money. But it's totally okay. It's going to find a new good home. But this is something I thought I was seeing 40 bucks on this. Maybe a competition will start up. Overall, the show out for the auction feels a little lackluster. Definitely lower than what I would have anticipated or expected of this piece. But I can't say it was all a big L. Every time we do one, we're learning more data. For example, on my end, I put in a lot more items where I was trying like one piece, and like I wanted to see what style of individual items versus lots I would be able to sell more successfully. And I feel even if I missed some marks on this one, I was able to garner a lot more clarification on that. And then stainless steel usually sells for more. There's a big hype around like that. These cast iron Dutch ovens. It's a big hype because hipsters and TikTokers like to refurb them. And then these also do something like this is really good for baking bread and baking purposes. The metal alone is quite expensive. Like the metal, if you were to take that to a scrapper, he'll probably give you more. He'll give you 15 bucks, 20 bucks for it because of the metal. So it's always like a trippy one to see the metal item going for less than its frickin' scrap value. You know what I'm saying? Assorted coins and bills, tan leather vest. We got Patty's Fisher Price toy lot. I hope this finds a good home with a nice kiddo. It's cute. It's a Fisher Price Playhouse from 1980s. And the 2010 version of the like synthetic record player, which I thought I put photos in. What the fuck happened to those? Whatever. And then now I want to check closing soon. So when we're looking at how they're going to close in order, I have the first 50 items. So when I was talking about individual pieces, that's what I have a little sign that I was trying. I've got a WWE poster, which, man, I thought WWE, no one wants Roman Reigns. WWE is hype again. I figured someone would be in on that. This fruit bowl painting, fair. It's like it's mid. It's a good piece. It's at least not a big Taiwan-made reproduction, but there's nothing crazy about it. Someone's probably going to get it as like a wacky gift or just add to their collection. This little painting thing is stunning, but I guess I'm gonna just take it to antique markets instead. But all the details of this painting, they're all little baby seashells. It's all made with little baby. Someone took some serious crafting time on this boy. Like, even look, they're all little zebra mussels and stuff you can find in the river, hand painted. This is an antique. I picked this one out of a barn in Alberta. So it's like, bruh, I can't believe it. Hand-carved fish lady fair. This is big, old school. These handcrafted miniature dioramas. I think I've got 1 or 2 more of them. Definitely gonna have to be placed in the antique market. So when we go sell antiques in person in downtown Toronto, it's cool. It's a beautiful little diorama. Some old man I know back in Alberta made this one by hand. You see the attention to detail in there. It's literally been sealed in that plastic bag since. He's got a little fake painting even. Like, he put a lot of effort into making this bad boy work. It's like, oh man, I was hoping someone would at least find it a happy home. That one, I'm not even like greedy upset. The two that I'm very surprised at, we've got these pair of corked embossed glass bottles, and it's a 1930s jar, like a 1930s mason jar, but these embossed glass bottles, very pretty. I paid next to nothing for them, so I'm not like grumpy in any capacity based on the value. I really thought these would sell as great kitchen pieces to put olive oil in, etc. If not, I might pay myself out and we'll use them for my house for exactly that purpose. I'll put cooking oils in them and look fancy and cool. They're made in Canada. They are antique. They've got, as you can see, look at the details on this glasswork. Like, they're not cheap bottles. I definitely wouldn't date them pre-1970s. They still have very modern fire. I guess they're blown glass. They have very modern blown glass aesthetics. So I don't totally think I would say they're antique. But this guy is genuine antique. This is a jar from 1933. Made in Canada. It's a mason jar with a glass lid. Still got the seal on it. You can use this thing for pickling. You can use it for a variety of reasons. It retails at almost like $100. But it's another one of those ceramic markets. I talk about it way too much when I'm doing this hustle. It's another one of those ceramic markets that you have to be waiting for the person who actually knows what it is to drop in and come buy it. Because then otherwise, like, you're just sitting on it for ages. And that one drives me crazy about that fact. Pure Springs Canada-made soda bottle. Fine. I thought these soda bottles, exact same rant I just went on. The soda bottles I was positive about previously. I thought there'd be bottle collectors on Max Sold. I figured it was something people would be interested in, but it seems like across the board, it's just not where people are buying this style of item. Which, fair. I just figured like it would attract more potential clients that are aware of like what's good here so that they could get them on the low. But Nero glass, fine, that was my fair test. People don't like these modern style pop culture pieces, which I respect. It's not that appealing. It's a licensed Star Trek glass from the original, not the original, but the modern original movie from the first one of the modern series. So I thought that would draw some ire, as it were. Dodgeball the movie, 2015 vinyl figurine. This guy, $3. He'll get a little bit more competition, I think. But this is Vince Vaughn. We got Vince Vaughn as a figure. Still another one where I'm like, still lower than I wanted, but hopefully we got someone who enjoys dodgeball in our potential buyers, you know what I mean? Gene Upshaw. Gene Upshaw, this is also another antique, but I did check out the eBay comps, and this guy isn't that high value of a piece. But it's a vintage NFL figure. The OG Raiders, back when everyone had like they're all taped up all the time. They were always like stacked up with their tape. Thought it was something that would be cute, but apparently no one cares about Gene Upshaw anymore. Look at that face. Look at that mug. Look at that mug. Come on, bro. You're telling me you don't want him? He's a lovely, adorable figure. 1998 original. And the one thing I found interesting is, like, look at this backing. So they had the people that they were selling, they had figures for. This tape was, like, original. This tape was original, this blackout tape. So they apparently, they either, like, canceled one of the figurine guys, or what, did they lose his license, or he retired, or, like, what happened to him? I was very curious about that. Super curious, but, bro, you never know now. AEW Wrestling, the Master Ball. I can't believe no one, my Master Ball. This one, I thought someone would buy a Master Ball. This is like, I feel like a lot of us had this as a kid. And let's not say Master Ball 5 times fast before you get a bad clip about you passing around the internet. This one's from my childhood. It's spring triggered. So that boy closes shut. So it'd be like you could like throw a toy in and it's like clasps. So you could pretend that you're putting a Pokemon within your Pokeball. Right? And there's that little spring latch. AEW Wrestling Pack, this Hufflepuff side bag. I don't care much for the Harry Potter, but I figured someone would adore the Hufflepuff. It's another good Christmas gift, so someone got a little steal for Christmas for sure. I'm just checking the phone for messages. I'm just waiting for the big P, for the Patty to let me know when he's parked up, and then that's when I'll take a break. If not, I'll stop for a minute at 7 p.m. just so that I can go feed the kitties. Okay? And then we'll be back. Auction closes at 7:45, and I do want to remind everyone that I am simulcasting. So if you're watching this on the YouTubes, I am also on the Twitch, and I am also on the Kick. And my legs are cramping a lot, even though I went to the gym today, and I drank plenty of water, so this is frustrating. Pokemon plush. A much lesser known Mon, so very fair. Fennekin. A little dirty. Needs a bath. Seen better times. You know, like where it got dirty at Bazaar.toronto. So I'm not gonna poop talk the market that I used to be in. But this thing was clean when I brought it in there. It was all the randos picking it up at the marketplace that I belonged to that got that thing dirty. Saw Jamie today from college. Cute. I see him looking at a lot of my posts. I told him I saw that he went to a video games market, and I was like, bro, if you ever got extra video games, you gotta let me know. It's a good combo, but I would argue you only need PR, and then you can just get a project management job after you have a PR degree. But because pretty much your PR degree teaches you the same like project management style, like how to lay out a critical path. That's where I learned how to do all that stuff, as well as the people management. But hey, Dad, don't get me started on PR. Montreal Canadiens snapback fair. This is Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are hot now. I thought the Dolphins. I was wrong about the Dolphs here. It's like these Dolphs are gonna get hype. It's a good toque. It's a good toque. I don't necessarily want to steal it for myself, but I like it. I think there's a co-op at the end. That's what he's saying. Fair. I guess I had a co-op in my PR program, so that would have been the critical difference. Canadians, weird combo. I got my hands on this hat from a supplier friend of mine who was also in the industry. His name is Shane, actually. But I was like, it looks kind of cool, but why the Canadians? Why hockey and camo? I guess, you know, with the trending topics of politics nowadays, you're trying to instill some nationalist pride, but it feels weird. But you had good chats with Buddy. You had good chats with the Jamie fellow, regardless. I know you can be a little bit apprehensive of chit-chatting with old connections. White camo would have been better or make more sense. I totally agree. White snow camo? Of course, bro. I totally get it. Nice to see you again, Dragonkin. Thank you for dropping in. Again, I made a boo-boo. Like how you found us before, we put the links in the descriptions of the items. I didn't put the links in the descriptions of the items this time, so I gotta eat my own words there. We do also have an email list ready, so if you want to like DM me on IG or something, I can add you to our email list if you want. He walked up to me and I didn't know it was him, but we did talk. He's doing good, bro. Worked for a company that works for Meta. Oh, that's pretty cool. This vintage Canadian table, I have no personal attachment to it, right? But this is a Canadian-made table. I thought we would hit a couple markets with it. It was made by Office Specialty Manufacturing Company out of Newmarket, right? It's pretty standard. It's solid. That's a solid table. All that thing needs, it needs a good little, you don't even have to refinish it. I would just apply another coat of stain or polyurethane. It even has brass caps on the bottom. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's heavy. It's solid. It's a good table. It's a good size. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. That's how it always be with the auctions. Oh, that's the only one. I've been great with the finger. I got a finger in that one. Powered typewriter. I had someone actually offer me 45. Dragon Kid says he's furniture does not do well. We had a big spread. Our last auction that we just closed like 2-3 weeks ago that you weren't watching for that one. We sold a chair for like $95, $100. And a couple other pieces that were at a good rate. But at the same sense, yeah, we're trying to make sure that we don't go in too hard on buying furniture pieces because of that gamble that Max sold makes you take with it could potentially go for $1 buckaroo. I sold 10 to 12 pieces and got $1 each and never picked, no one picked them up, eh? So this guy, I have a clip in my phone to make an edit of. It's an electric typewriter. Sat around in our possession for a while. I had an offer for like 45 bucks on this boy before, and now no one wants it. This reproduction tabletop radio, I thought someone would want as just like a deco piece for their house. It is a reproduction, so it's not like it is an antique radio, but it's quality. It looks nice. I'm kind of like surprised. I totally get it on the furniture too, though. It's like a big toss-up, so you have to be really selective. That's why it's like important to balance out what you put on to auction, what you put to marketplace, and what you put to like Poshmark or eBay, right? Same with this projector. An artist friend of mine gave me this projector because they acquired it so that they could use it for art installations. And it's like the classic high school. I feel like everyone in the chat is around the similar age. It's like the high school projector. So my artist friend had it so that they could like display things on the wall, which really cool idea. Great idea. I was like, oh great, yeah, I'll put it in the auction. Someone's gonna want it. What the fuck? I guess I can put it on eBay. It is practically brand new. Probably put it on eBay. We can even check that right now. We can go ebay.ca 3M1700. ebay.ca 3M1700 projector. 17? Did my dyslexia kick in? Yeah, it's 1700. Okay, yeah, see, it's $140 resale. It's cracked, so let's see completed items. Completed items. Yeah, someone just bought one for $85. Another one bought one for $133. So it's like this delicate balance of like our auction audience. We really need to get. I know, it's a big memory lane, these projectors. As it came into my position, I was like, wow. Now that I know more about printing, I know why all the teachers were always whining about getting those laminates made. Because that would have been, A, expensive and such a pain in the ass otherwise, too. That classroom projector as well, it's like... tough call. It's intriguing to me. Patty's here actually, which is good timing because that means we can get going for 7 o'clock and we'll go right through to the auction launch. I know he likes to start at 0. I remember doing a book report using this. I don't know if I did a report using the projector myself actually, because all my teachers were too cheap. I think I got to use the little red marker, but I would be even embarrassed of doing that because I'm so dyslexic. So my handwriting was absolutely atrocious. But all right, everybody, I'm gonna write in the chat right here. It's BRB, say 10 to be safe. 10 minutes, likely shorter. Let's go pick Buddy up outside. So I'm just gonna be 2 seconds. We got the empty chair ready for him. I got the extra overhead lighting. We're about to be looking cool as hell. And that was you being in a rich school was actually part of it. Probably. I was just trying to be a little respectful there. But no, I don't think we ever got to print out any projector sheets. Okay, guys, BRB, I'm going to turn the tunes up. The tunes. BRB, I'm going to fire up the I Am Infinite music. No longer a producer, still a friend of mine. Great little beats, great background music. Take it in, enjoy the vibes. We'll be and there's no mic, so awesome. Good thing I caught that. So we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick, so we're live now. Yeah. Patty was showing off his lovely little what is it called again? I don't even know. Boa. Nice little boa that he found out of the warehouse.
It's a real live snake. It's one of those furry boas, the feathered boas. it's like one of the reptile kind of like birds. They weren't sure which way they were going.
Yeah, and they just ran with the healthy middle ground.
Yeah,
that's cute. That's cute. And then otherwise, I do have the link to our current auction pinned in the chat on the YouTube if you want to jump in right now. And then I will be posting periodically on the Twitch side of things. So, without getting distracted more with the shout-out stuff, especially since it's a slower day and we don't have as much newbies, I don't have to repeat it as often, which is my fault. A little time. We got, so these bottom ones.
Yeah.
You were saying that you didn't see a lot of my stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like these guys all resell well on eBay.
Yeah.
But they've sat in my store quite some time. So then I tried to do them individually, but then as this experiment is proven, this is just, I got to have a magazine bucket at the antique market and an extra DVD, put these in with, like once something's in my eBay store too long, it just goes into the $5 DVD Blu-ray bucket.
Yeah. And then I guess if you get like all of a sudden a new case, you would just be cherry picking the ones that you want to carry around with you because like you like The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Films that you would speak to, and then you do like bundles into the auction.
I think so, yeah.
Because would you need like 20 Blu-rays to get $20?
Ideally, someone should pay $1 a pop, hopefully. But this is the gambit of doing the max sold style because you don't know if you're gonna get the high ticket value out of the piece. Like these are sealed. They're a sealed original, and usually those things like The Hobbit is technically resales for about like $30-$35.
Yeah.
But just like ceramics, someone has to be looking for a Lord of the Rings Hobbit Blu-ray that they want sealed because they're not gonna.
Well, there's the DVD guy and the Blu-ray guy, right? Maybe he's gonna buy that for $1. But again, true. I think people on max sold aren't necessarily looking for the individuals, as they're looking for a bunch.
Yeah, I agree.
But you can't say anything so definitively. But so look, there's only 6 items that don't have bids on it. Oh no.
No, I don't know why this is so low, and because I have it sorted by least amount of attention right now.
Right.
So I don't know why this guy snuck in down here.
Saying true. He did a dig move.
Dragon Kid says here, I'll put on the big chat for you. I was watching the YouTube stuff. I think there was a thing to be said for quantity. If you only have 3 video games out traveling to pick up, may not be worth it.
Totally.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Yeah.
This one, the one that surprised me.
Yeah.
The Bart Simpson's onesie.
Do you know if that would fit me or not?
It's actually
like
probably a little large.
Large?
Yeah, I think it's a little large for you.
Yeah. Not that I'm actually capable of sleeping with.
Here, I did put the measurement. It is. Oh, that's a terrible measurement photo. Jesus Christ. That's the compression for sure. That's because I took the photo off eBay. It's so pixelated. Right. I think it's large. It would fit you, but it would be baggy.
Yeah.
It's got a little sleeping Bart on the butt. Got to get some Z's, man. This guy, I thought this.
Well, you know what? Hopefully,
someone would want a sleepy Bart. Sorry, go ahead.
I would say hopefully somebody doesn't buy it. So, because I think you're taking that to a market and you're selling it all day.
Yeah.
You're selling it all day for like $30.
Yeah, easy peasy.
If not 50.
I'll put it on your clothing rack when we go there.
I mean, 100. You don't even bring a lot of clothing. You just bring that, and you will sell that. If you're willing to go as low as $20.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm not going to be greedy on it. It's again, that's what I'm trying to learn through both our antique market and the auction format is just that cycling. Like I'll put things in eBay at their full MSRP value that we should get. If they're in there for a year and they don't sell, then it's sell it for what it gets and just keep the fucking flow rolling rather than hoarding for maximum value.
I mean, you gotta.
But
because maximum value is like, what does that even exist? like box stores have put prices on stuff that probably don't reflect nearly half of
Yeah.
the actual cost of making that.
Yeah. They've just arbitrarily chosen what it was going to come out as.
Right.
The Happy Meal Pikachu 2011.
Yeah, nothing there.
Fair. Green Goblin again. So Green Goblin, I thought, because it's 2008, would draw attention, but I guess it's lesson learned seeing a lot of these figurines go.
What does it mean, cake topper? Like, is it specifically for cake? Or
Supposedly.
Okay.
This is, for some reason, it's a big thing on eBay. For some reason, people search cake topper figure on eBay. It's like a high SEO word.
Right, and then as soon as their kid loves the Green Goblin, or they're doing like a 3-tier Spider-Man birthday cake.
Yeah, like one of the Pikachus I did sell on eBay was because it's a cake topper Pikachu.
Right, which every kid wants Pikachu on top of their cake.
Yeah. So I thought Green Goblin, Spider-Man, but I'm thinking same lesson learned of like maybe I have like 2 toy bins, one that's not massive and one that's just the $5 bin, and one that's like kind of smaller and is like they're $10, $15 a piece.
Yeah, some of those might even go on the table.
Yeah, like the Green Goblin, I would want to sell for $10.
Yeah.
Not get greedy, but he's a $10 toy.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen him in person.
That's fair enough. Your painting is super cool too. I'm disappointed on the painting.
Yeah, it might be a little bit like intense for people. I don't know.
Lots of emotion.
It's very evocative.
Evocative, could use the evocative.
I think I use that in the description.
Yeah.
Harken back there.
Oh, the command strips too. That's what we use on all our art in the household.
Yeah, it's
yeah, evocative. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I mean, art. Even that like bas relief leather portrait.
That's another one. Yeah, you take it to market. You're selling it.
Italian white leather purse. Oh my goodness, that is so nice. Like,
let's look at the two of them then. I am curious on that. And these Weezer things. This is Poshmark all day. That's we're selling for a stupid amount of money on Poshmark. And oops. Okay, close your eyes. Eyes closed?
Yeah, my eyes are closed.
Eyes are closed? Okay, good.
But I will say, congratulations on that Coleman stove, bud.
Oh, you saw the Coleman stove?
I did see that. I was like, my sister was telling me.
I'm fine being transparent with the audience of how I got it, but also I'm trying to like be candor about it. But I can't believe that was like pure luck. That was pure luck that I came across that Coleman stove.
Yeah. That was a Thursday bonus there.
Yeah, the big Thursday bonus.
Yeah.
I saw that it sold for a lot on eBay, and then I tested it, and it still had fuel, and it's still pressurized. So I'm like, let me just be honest in the description. And, can't believe they're paying that much for it. This Boss Relief, though, this is another one of those ones. It's like easy sell at an antique market.
Yeah. You'd think again, like
just don't get greedy,
just to get your $20, to just say, here it is, it's $20. Like, take it.
I thought. And then the leather purse.
Also,
what brand is it? That's why.
It's Italian. It's an Italian brand.
Just. What does that mean in that context? That it's just.
It's like Italian leather.
Italian leather.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't that work? Okay, all right, whatever. It doesn't work. Okay, fair enough.
So.
Okay, it's got some sort of Grazione to Pia. I can only do a French accent. I don't know how to.
Grazione Pelle.
There you go.
I don't think that's right.
That is probably way closer than mine. Photography brush, fine. That's a $5 sale at the antique market.
Yeah.
This one this was early eBay learning lesson. It was like, oh, an antique photography tool. Someone will definitely buy this. And I've had this this was like early in my reselling career. This was like
brush to like,
fix a lens. It sprays and it's got the brush, so it does it squirts dust off and cleans it. It's antique, made in Japan, so that was like that flaw of learning the early reselling. You're like, oh, well, it's got all the qualities. Then you buy it, and you're like, oh, no one gives a fuck about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a cool piece. And in the box, like, yeah, nice.
$5 antique market. This was another test.
Or maybe it goes into a lot of photography equipment gear that's just mixed and
quite possibly, yeah. Just lesson
Game
learned
of
there.
Thrones notebook.
I have good stationery, right? So I think I have one other stationery book in here.
Mm-hmm.
So again, lesson learned. I'm just gonna have a high quality, like magazines and stationery books bin for antique market, and I'll just whatever. It's not an auction item.
Yeah.
But it's untouched. It is high quality paper. I thought because it was a pop culture brand, someone might be interested in it. But this one, there's another one up here somewhere. I can't remember what brand it is, but no interest. So,
I mean, there's still time, right?
we'll see. Angry Bird slingshot pen. I thought same thing. I was like,
What can you actually? Is there actually a little slingshot?
yeah,
on
they
it?
got a little sling. You're supposed to use any elastic band with it. They've got
Oh,
these
any
little
elastic. Oh.
tippy tops, and you shoot your classmates.
Oh dear.
So I thought Christmas time. I wouldn't have put this in if
That
it wasn't
banned.
Yeah.
If
It's like Korean, I think, so that makes more sense. They wouldn't do that in North America.
Wow.
But I wouldn't put these in any other time than Christmas time. I figured this was
Yeah, they're
would
great
do.
stocking stuff.
That's what I thought.
I mean, again, at least all this stuff is in the warehouse now. So we're going to see whatever doesn't sell. We're going to put it in the bins and we're going to take it to the
time
to the market.
I've got a whole box of these hockey cards with some water damage.
Right.
So that was same other test.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably just bring them to market and sell like whole box.
Yeah.
Very fair price. I'll probably bring it with
Or
us.
if you wanted to put it back into the auction, maybe we could add a saw.
Yeah, maybe 5 more saws and then it'll sell. Jesus Christ. So like
15 saws and a hockey card.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I could use them for the buttons thing. I can put in some
yeah.
hockey cards with
Oh,
the buttons
100%.
thing instead of the magic cards. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Still useful. They are from the 90s. Some of them do retain
Oh, I actually
some
got a
value.
sweet button today that you'd have to tell me what you think about this one. I'm wearing it because it matched my t-shirt. I was like, what? This is...
Oh, button on the t-shirt. I was like, what's going on here?
It's like...
Airport? No.
No.
People or planes? So this is like the Toronto airport, I presume?
I don't know.
I like it. I like the combo, though. I like the combo of 2 no's. I support silence the violence and shun the guns. That's a mouthful.
Support no guns. Yeah, right?
I'm for the support no guns message, but that's a mouthful of phrasing. Silence the violence and shun the guns.
Okay, so PC games.
No. Fine.
Yeah.
These were my test of individual games. I'm only going to do like antiques like that Air Raiders that we had. Otherwise, it's eBay or potential to donate because they're not worth that much money. So
I mean, it'd be interesting to take some of this stuff to like a resale store. Like, there's, you know,
just
like,
be like, take.
and just be like, yeah,
do
here's
you
a
want?
box of this shit. Like, give whatever you can give.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you're doing that, then you got to know to do it instantly next time.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you just don't even want to spend any more time than necessary with stuff that isn't going to be selling either in the auctions or in a reasonable time frame online or
Yeah, these were
pop-ups.
If I may, I want to see the views on it. 8 times, so that really does. That's very emblematic. Yeah, 8 is trash.
How many in total have we had so far, do you think?
Some of the higher items had like a couple hundred, so PR brain, I'm going to say 25,000.
Okay.
Because we're hitting 40K with the other ones, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 25.
Yeah, and so we did this one shorter. Like, we didn't
Less lead up
give us
time.
less lead up time.
And more variety of items on both our behalfs, less a concentrated theme to it.
Yeah.
Comic Zero. I'm so fucked on a lot of these comics.
Wow. Yeah.
They're fine.
I mean, again, I think comics are a good one to have for the pop-ups.
There's gonna have to be. I just really. I'm trying to sort out, like, we were talking about the DVDs and the CDs, like how many. I've got still a lot of like these old style comics, like I could just try a lot of 20 of them next time, but then I'm hesitant that it draws any more attention. I'm not even necessarily thinking on the dollar end, of just more so the people caring end.
Yeah, well, some people were buying comics, right?
Yeah, we sold our last comic lots, but I guess just this time we just didn't have a comic guy stop by.
Yet.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, yet is the good answer.
It's still, it's lot 128, so this isn't happening for a while. I'm surprised none of these, like that Angora rabbit hair sweater.
It is beautiful.
I'm actually surprised that doesn't even have $1. But
Shinla brand, size medium, Angora sweater with rabbit fur features, overall good condition, some pilling, slight discoloration.
Yeah. Took a picture of it. Very slight.
Made in Korea. That's cute.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
It's a good grandma gift. I don't think my grandma's fashionable enough, but I would love to give it to Fran. But Fran, it's the shawl. That's a hard word for my impediment. Shawl.
Right? There's like no W. You just gotta forget the W. It's like it's a drawl.
Little sheer, surprisingly sheer. The colors are very pretty on it. La Squadra, Monte Carlo. It's piqued my shawl. La Squadra. You've got like 30 shells. It's alpaca. Nope, it's alpaca. I just said that's so white again. Alpaca. La Squadra shawl. Let me just right quick. La Squadra shawl. Oh my god, I spelled it wrong 3 times. Bro, I'm Pakistani. It's your suit and tie is the shawl? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Let's see, how much are they? So there's one listed for $80. $45. $11. So maybe Poshmark then, I guess, if we start our Poshmark account.
Yeah, maybe. Big maybe.
I would have expected it to sell, though, so that one is hard to say lesson learned. I would still probably try to list another shawl in another auction.
Yeah, I kind of like the way I was doing lots of clothing. Those are sweaters.
Yeah.
You're a sweater. You're a towel.
You're a towel. Yeah, the very...
Shawlless.
Yeah.
Well, isn't a shawl kind of just something that throws over your shoulders?
Yeah, it's kind of...
Like, there's no arms.
Like the only...
This is a sweater. That's right. That is a sweater.
Yeah. So the difference, but does that one button up in some capacity? Because that's what I think. No, it doesn't.
No, but it has the sleeves. So then it's just like...
So a shawl is just sleeveless.
I think so. It's kind of like a cape.
A sleeveless with no fastener, like a tunic.
And nothing on the Guinness posters.
I think 1 or 2 of them got bid on, but...
And nothing on that sofa
I was
frame.
worried that I thought these weren't going to be allowed. The Bo Derricks.
You're such a sensitive soul.
I'm a sensitive soul. I figured Max Sold was a sensitive soul. Yeah, this guy, we just wanted it out of here, so it's like annoying almost that no one came and got it.
A schwal.
But look at the 119.
Yeah, so people are considering it. I figure someone's got a bid on it. But there's no maker's mark, but it's a really cool frame.
If you are on YouTube, Aleem, thank you for dropping in. It should be the pinned comment in the chat right now if you want to check that out. Hi. Thanks for dropping in. We appreciate you. Again, a little slower because of my own boo-boo, because I thought I could edit the items after and put the live stream link in, but lesson learned for the next one. So January, when we do them, they'll be much more busy again.
So 18,000 is our total views.
Okay. So
which is about half of what we were getting in the last ones.
I wonder... Yeah.
So I think that could... I mean, again, it's funny because you don't see normally that many views even in the first, like, if let's say you have it open for a week. or what, you know, we were saying Thursday to Thursday.
Yeah.
We weren't getting that many
No.
views and site visits until those like final 2 days. So I wonder if it's just people watching it, or
I think we ended up in an awkward spot for timing, but I have no factual evidence for it. And you are more experienced about it either way. I think it's just like we're a little... If we're doing December, it's either got to be next week or it's got to be right before... Like, I wanted to close this past weekend, ideally. Like, I think once you push into this first week, everyone's in this limbo of, like, trying to grind out work.
Or you think it's the people just not...
I think it's like a weird buyer's habit thing of everyone's, like, no one's buying last-minute stuff.
Yeah.
And no one's thinking ahead of time anymore, and they're just like fucking stuck at work until the holidays, and they're not in like a big buying mood. At least I've noticed those habits on my eBay, kinda.
Yeah.
But I still don't think I could pull a chart to prove that inclination.
Yeah, but I get that. I get that feeling.
But tough call, lesson learned.
That couch though.
Like, I know I closed earlier this week. If you watch my streams, there's also a VOD of it on my YouTube channel and my Twitch. Like, that's Acorn was really panicked about that. Acorn was like, they wanted to make sure that they did it as, like, they really were unhappy that they pushed into December because of it.
Right.
Because they said that they noticed that distinct, this weird limbo as well.
So you think it would have been better to bid later?
I think
the second weekend.
Let's pull up the calendar. But yeah, like I would have like somewhere like from the 12th to
and
the
I've had
7th.
the pickup on the 15th. My pickup birthday party.
Yeah.
All right, let's cancel the auction now.
Yeah. Pay the no way.
Bucks,
It's just $50 to cancel it.
There's
no way. I would flip if you had a Felix the Cat Bank.
Oh,
yeah, it'd be tight. I think that probably wouldn't go in an auction. We'd probably sell that to someone directly. And this couch, yeah, it's a little beat up, but I figure it's someone.
It's an upholstery project, right? Like, you rewrap that. And it's mint.
It is what it is. It's just, but maybe we'll put it on, like, buns or whatever for pickup for free. I don't want to throw it out is the only thing.
Yeah.
I'm fine
Unless we could get up on, like, a really tall building. Where there's like nobody around, and so it'd be like really safe, but then just like
we can go up on the roof of our
smash,
just throw it off the roof of the warehouse,
fill it with chipped glass, and just
maybe really
wow, nothing on any of these chairs. Hilarious.
That's
right.
The retro, this red vinyl chair, that's the one that surprises me the most. I can kind of see that this is like a medium.
We need help.
Yeah, Rouse, come through. We need a filmer. We need a filmer. You can film us throwing a couch off a roof. We do want to we've been saving any glass and stuff that's chipped, and we want to do either like a YouTube day of smashing glass and stuff, or we want to do like some sort of participation deal.
No sponsorships tonight.
Yeah, no sponsorships. No CC's Pizza. We broke tradition.
Tonight's auction sponsored by a broke boy.
Yeah, we all kind of, this one, we really grinded to push out, and you're seeing the impacts of it. We're like, we got no pizza.
Yeah.
I forgot to put the links in. I was like, fuck. Is this punk show now? Hey, no, because even, like, I got the inspo for the possible smash-a-thon of items from watching a mechanic shop that I work with, and they used to charge like $5. And for one $5 bill that would go to charity, you'd get to take a bat to a wrecked car.
Right.
So we could kind of do similar, like $1, and you get to smash one thing. And we donate whatever, 50%, 25%.
Yeah, I mean, in those smash rooms, or you could have a shatter shack. And it's like, you'd be like $5.
Yeah.
And then 50% goes to
charity, yeah.
Yeah.
We could do it for an event, and I like that. Smash-a-thon is my Friday. And,
y'all want a pizza, yeah.
Hey, bro. You gotta be careful. He's gonna end up hand-delivering us a pizza, probably. Liam's the man who This is one of my friends that lives in the area.
Oh.
I was about to expose where he lives because you know where it is, but I realized that is probably not a good thing.
Good call. Good check. Yeah,
this one, I can't believe it. And only 26 views.
Yeah.
Like that we could bring to a market and sell. Someone would buy that for $50 at a market, no problem.
We'll try. We'll put it to the test.
I think we could, that's a $50 purchase. No problem.
Maybe. If anybody's interested in it, then it's like our responsibility to sell it. Wow, nobody wants the large wood frame needlepoint art. That thing is so beautiful.
It's hard to communicate how pretty it is, to be fair.
It's the scale thing. Like, I feel like, you know, we got to get something really good. Maybe it's the Lego guy. I don't think it's the Sharpie. I didn't like the Sharpie.
I don't mind the Lego guy. And then, yeah, first time I spoke to Aleem, bro asked me if I wanted a double-double. Oh, yeah, A+. He's constantly offering us food. And I think, honestly, he probably offered you Trinidadian doubles and not a double-double, and you probably misheard. Play some Rage Against the Machine and go at it. Imagine Reckless Abandon just raw yeah. That'd be fun if we, because we get our boys or a cover band or get a punk band to play at a charity event where you just smash all the extra stuff that we have.
Yeah, and then just call it quits. Just smash it all and just walk away.
If we get to the point we're full bankrupt, yeah, we're gonna do a charity.
Just a charity smash?
Just fucking break everything. That's not antithetical to our values, too.
Starting with my heart.
We're like, let's just create more garbage.
I mean, effectively, that's what is happening. If our jobs aren't secured, then it's, okay, so none of the locks. Nobody wants clear glass. It's just going in donations.
It's like, looking at this, these, like...
Those, you know...
They're a little damaged. Damaged is the wrong term, worn.
Yeah, that's like a natural patina, because these would have been like the upper section of the lamp. Like you could tell these are handmade, because that would have been an actual footed vase. So if anything, I would be like curious to take that apart and flip it over, and then you'd have this cool little vase.
Yeah. I still think like that
see how the flower's upside down?
Yeah. Sorry, flower. Like on which? Give me a photo idea.
Yeah. Here, go to this photo.
This one?
Yeah. And the next one? The one before it? Oh, no, none of those.
So take that, kind of flip it upside down, put flowers in it?
And go all the way, that way? That one, yeah. Right, so that...
Yeah, I like that.
...is upside down. And so if you actually look at the lamp as a whole, you see that this top section has feet. And so it would have been like a vase the other way. And
I like that,
these were like fabricated at some point.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Or it's like a mold that they would have used for both things. And the typewriter does not have ink, but I did plug it in and it will work. The typewriter does work plugged in. It is tested, but no ink, no ink. I might have some residual one, but definitely I'm not over-promising on that front. Ski rack, fair. The SEO is terrible.
Yeah.
It's so specific.
Yeah, but it's ski season, almost.
I thought someone would want it for their cottage. That's what I thought. I thought you could get. I thought it would hit the $20 mark.
I mean, heck, maybe I need it for up in my cottage.
Yeah.
We have a lot of cross-country skis up there.
And there you go. Yeah, that's great for that. At least you'll get a use out of it.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's not work messages. Nope. Combo locks? Yeah, no locks. No locks. The trigger safety locks and...
The trigger safety locks are like, those should be able to sell somewhere else. Those are...
I should be able to put those on eBay. There's no way, because they're branded trigger safety locks.
Yeah.
I am surprised they let us sell them too. And the padlocks...
People are allowed to have firearms.
On Max Sold? Yeah, that's what I thought.
In Ontario.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's just a safety thing. Like, that wouldn't make sense to...
These extra lots, if they don't sell, I might try to just put them in an eBay auction lot.
Yeah.
and see.
I like the idea of the eBay auctions where it will sell for something, right?
Yeah, and they're like a bit of a gamble. Like sometimes it's just they get lost in SEO most of the time. Like if you're doing like the ski valets, right? You auction the ski valet on eBay. It's not gonna, because no one's looking up like ski holders or ski valet. But the padlocks, people are always buying old padlocks for like lock picking and whatever, lock collectors. It's got lock in the SEO title, so I would be willing to try that because that's something that will pop up in people's feeds more organically. But we're getting the nitty gritty of our hustle.
Bit by bit.
Master lock and yeah.
Okay, so basically looking at that, the metrics. So 19,000 views, $556 with a 50% sell-through rate.
Just exit, repeat typewriter response. Sorry, 1 second. I'll get you to repeat the last sell-through rate. Typewriter is tested. Typewriter works. Ink, I am unsure. Ink, I have not. I don't think so. I didn't put paper in it, and it is an old typewriter, so I highly doubt it. And sorry, what was the sell-through rate? That's what I was missing.
50%.
Of these? Not good, but it's not a failure.
Well, it's still early.
And a lot.
You know, I think people kind of watch the bids close and go, well, back on that. I'm already picking something up.
And I got to account.
That's the hope.
I dropped like it was all those like there was 10 of those that were mine that were clearly like, okay, no DVDs, no.
Yeah.
So I'll take a little bit on me. I lowered that percentage.
For ink for typewriters, I don't even. What does a typewriter ink look like?
Do we get distracted? Do you want me to look it up?
Sure.
It'll take me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Let's answer a question. Yeah, so it's the ribbons.
Oh, yeah, so it's the ribbons. Me or you probably have these ribbons somewhere. I've seen them. I know I don't. I don't think I do.
Yeah, I did actually see one recently, you're right. But you can get them.
Hey, nice to see you, Willa. And yeah, big DuckDuckGo fan. Big DuckDuckGo fan. I got made fun of in my last live stream for it. The whole chat was like, what the hell is DuckDuckGo? It's DuckDuckGo because it just doesn't track your cookies like Google does. So when I search typewriter ink, it's just giving me the raw data of what is the best listings for typewriter ink rather than trying to like cater it to what I've researched lately or whatever else I was looking at.
Yeah, gotcha.
So the Google, because I use Google Chrome, Google's still watching what I do on the internet because I'm using a Google browser. But this way, when I search something, I'm getting like the raw data of what I'm searching rather than it trying to auto predict what I want.
Right.
But being a geek. Yeah, Raza was in here bullying me on everything else. And also, hello everyone. I want to remind everyone that I do simulcast. So we're on Twitch, we're on Kick, we're on YouTube. We do host these auctions monthly. This is our last one of the year for 2024. It's been a good experience. It's the second one we've hosted out of the warehouse.
No. Yeah, the second because the first one was up at the garage.
Yeah.
And then the first one was a mix of Hamilton and Toronto. Right. Yeah, the second one out of the warehouse.
So it's a good
third
flow,
one that we just hammered out there.
Yeah. It's
like
been a busy few months, bro.
It has. You know, I was reflecting back on like a story that you shared with me on TikTok.
Yeah.
That I never shared. I didn't really realize that was a thing. And I just looked at it today and it was like you in the space photographing when it was like closed off in the back.
Yeah.
And talking about, because it felt like something like your first days being there. And it was just funny to listen to you talk about the space and to see how it's evolved in like direct comparison.
And I think it's really coming to fruition. I feel like objectively a lot of people are seeing that.
Yeah.
I think it's like tough because it's like you watching a kid or a pet grow. We're so involved in what we want it to be that it's tough to see the incremental growth of the processes, you know?
Yeah, and there's just so much stuff. And like, I would have loved to have had another 50 lots processed for this auction. Would have been like you know, I think a lot of stuff. Oh, $1. I see $1.
Canning tool, wild. A canning tool, I might try to eBay even, but that would be a lot of fucking shipping. So that's the only.
I see $1 there.
Now we're getting so
Ooh,
silver.
we're getting into some
dinner
dollars.
service lots. We have 15 minutes till the auction closes, everyone. It is pinned on YouTube, and the stream bot just reposted on Twitch.
I can't believe nobody else is bidding on that vice. That is such a sick little,
I know,
clamp. Vice.
It's like all the right amounts of patina. This thing is very cool looking.
I bet you those HEPA filters would sell on
eBay?
eBay.
Yeah, 100%. I think so. And they're just don't get greedy. Put them.
Yeah, whatever, right? Again, if anything's in here, you know, it means we're willing to let it go for $1. We're hoping that it could reach $20.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's the
philosophy.
That's your goal.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to average, is the $20 price. Right, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. $63.
You know.
So, and 5 watchers. Let's see what sold recently. Again, everybody, eBay pro tips. You're trying to search the value of an item, whether you're involved in our hustle or not, right? You type the thing in the search bar and you scroll down the left to the filter options, completed items down here. And that shows you everything that's been sold or what didn't sell. Anything that appears in red did not sell. So this is how you can get a general idea of what an item's worth on the active market. And then what you want to double check is the dates that they sold. So if they've been selling recently and often. So if there's one a month selling and there's only one active listing, then worth your time.
Yeah, especially because there's not a ton of listings and you can undercharge.
Yeah.
You know, again, just put them at $40 each.
Check my DM quick. Oh, don't worry about it, Aline. We don't really have time. I appreciate it. The man's wanted to actually get us pizza. I told you. You gathered?
Yeah.
The DMs are like, hey, man, let me get a pizza. I love and appreciate you, dog, but we got it. We got it. It is what it is. Patty's got a fridge full of plentiful food, I'm sure. These compensators and stuff, I'm like torn about them. I would maybe like put the units together and I could try to eBay them, but again, we're gonna send like $60 and shipping is gonna be expensive.
I think I just I don't know, let them go, fucking donate them.
I gotta get creative. I gotta have, while we're getting our stuff together through December.
It's so heavy.
Like, can we take the innards out and use the shells for anything?
I mean,
the buttons. This is the only one I'm kind of.
Oh, Federal Dimensionaire. Someone just bid $1 on.
Yeah, we just got that. I kind of want the keycaps at the. That's the one. I'm in love with this.
You could get it for $1,
bro. Let's see if someone else wants it. I missed something. What is DuckDuckGo? Pizza. God, I love being a turtle. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, guys. No, I don't have.
We can't see.
Yeah, you guys are all going off now. Can you guys see who's bidding on the stuff? No.
But you can tell us what you're bidding on.
Yeah, you're welcome to get competitive in the chat. The Dimensionaire, fair. Again, DVDs. I thought this Hellboy would say. The Hellboy I was confident in.
See, there's the thing, though. I think 100% you would have, with a lot of them, you would have got some interest.
Yeah, so that's I should have taken this and the other ones and
even
just been like one lot.
Like, what have there been, like 7 or 9 or something DVDs with like Blu-ray, whatever. Put them all together, and that's where you're gonna get the more competitive bidding.
Yeah.
Of like someone's willing to pay $1, and someone's like, well, I actually like that other movie, I'll pay $2. And then somebody's willing to pay closer to the market value for the one movie that they really want. And then just get all the rest.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I don't disagree. And the DuckDuckGo is just, it's a search engine similar to Google, but it doesn't track your cookies. Now, the argument is kind of moot because I use Google Chrome as the browser, so Google's still watching what I do. But using DuckDuckGo, when I search something in the DuckDuckGo browser, I'm getting unbiased results. It gives me just the straight data of like we were searching typewriter ink, so I get just the best typewriter ink examples rather than the one that's most tailored to my searches. The Bible, again, holiday season, thought someone would want the Bible. I thought it would hit the $20 mark. It is a beautiful Bible, and I don't like the J-Man all that much. It's a very pretty Bible.
J-Dog? Yeah, I am surprised too.
It's gold trim.
Yeah.
It's got a box.
Excellent condition.
Excellent condition. I'm going to end up taking it to the market with us.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's just like, wow, I thought.
I'm all a dollar. Come on.
I thought we'd have a Jesus person in here, but I guess not.
Somebody's got to have faith.
Pink glass at fair. That was also I'm pretty much all my ceramics I'm putting in antique market bin. I'm giving up on my ceramics in the auctions.
That is some of the worst antique market stuff.
Really?
It's just so fragile, and it's hell to pack. It's glassware and ceramic stuff is one of the hardest ones. That's the only reason I went for the Bazaar boutique route.
Then maybe I'm giving you some of my ceramics we'll talk about that after then.
Yeah, because I mean those glass plates, someone likes them. I was willing to pay $25 for that pair. Or 14.
And lesson learned over this time and last time, no posters, no pop culture posters, just doesn't work in auctions. I'm giving up on it. I think I already have like a Lakers trash can full of those movie posters. I think I might just bring that to thing and same $5, take a poster.
You know what you need, what you really want to do for those is you need to be able to roll out your posters. And then people can like browse through them. So if you want to do posters, I feel like you reserve a table for that. Because like rolls of posters, people just don't go through them. Like maybe a little bit.
You're probably right, yeah. You're probably right.
It was like when I did the tapestries, I had to just bring those. And have not just them, of course, but like one table dedicated for those. And you bring the weights and it's great. But I think posters are more like, we have those drawers.
Yeah.
You get everything photographed. And then they're just in those drawers and they're just like on Marketplace.
Yeah, probably. That's probably the move, actually. We've got 5 minutes till auction close.
Okay.
Do you want to scroll up a little bit further?
Yeah, I see a couple dollars. It's good to see that miniature home decor. Okay, there you go.
Now we're into the dollars.
Yeah, dollar bills.
Some of my figures going for a little bit more.
Sandshrews at $2 now.
Sandshrew went up.
Wow, that Guess black leather purse $1. Someone's getting a good
People
deal.
are gonna steal on your purses.
Oh my goodness, and there's stuff in them. My phone is in that purse.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We can go.
Another
$2.
shawl. This was the Hello Kitty was my other notebook test, but it's like, okay, stationary. Nope.
Yeah, the socks, stretchers, stuff not going. $11. That's good. $1 for the TNA. That TNA is a nice coat. But again, anybody that's gonna get anything.
I knew the cow would sell.
The cow. Yeah.
Told you the cow would sell.
For $1. Oh yeah, there you go.
Some of my other pop culture stuff, so it's fair. It's fair. Amish side table was way lower before, so that's also good to see.
I mean, yeah, I think the Amish distracts people from it just being like a good solid wood table.
Yeah, yeah, maybe it just
it's like they're like Amish. I don't know what that means. They don't, they don't necessarily recognize that as being like quality furniture.
You should get a hotkey I could press whenever a shawl gets sold, and it's just us saying it terribly. Shawl.
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 Okay, I'm hitting up the washroom right quick while we got 2 minutes. Do you want to just yap or do you want to scroll?
I can scroll.
Okay, you're welcome. We'll do a quick swap. We got 5 minutes. Again, just get the bladder off so I can go pull it into remote for us.
Okay, so let's see where we're at here. Okay, so 2s. I won't go too fast here. And going 3s, 2s. Pair of axes. Yeah. Okay, there you go. $6 on the cards. $5. $5. That's good. 2, 10. Yes, that's nice. $10 on that poster. That's good. $3 on the dodgeball. Okay, so this is where you're seeing the final iterations of these low bids. As things start to close, people are going to start to get more excited, dropping bids. This is where it gets really wild and entertaining. $24, $7. See, everybody wants $11. That cast iron Dutch oven. Someone at our last pickup said that things like this were selling for like closer to $100. So that's one to watch for. It's $11 right now. 18 minutes left. The Espion. Look at that. That's at 11.
It should jump up. I don't see. Someone's gonna fight over that. Bailey's pushing the Bible now. Ha ha.
Yeah, this CD player. $40 for the wooden sled. That's great. $25.
40 on the sled?
Yeah.
Good. That jumped
41.
up quick. It was way lower earlier. That's good to see.
26 minutes left. The Swanson Speed Square, like that's the test of single tools. $14. That's really reasonable.
I think, yeah, for a high quality tool like that, I think that's the trick. Same with the sprayer.
The 17 on the cast iron pan.
That jumped up recently as well. That's good to see.
Let's see that go. And 76 on the stove. Is that at the beginning?
Yeah, now you're at the top.
We're at the top. And now
You're closing soon.
Now we've got 42 seconds left. We're in it. You want to sit down here?
Yeah, we'll get going.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so everybody.
Did we do our warm-ups? Like our...
So everybody, we do simulcast. We are on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick. The best way to support is to subscribe. Every item in this auction that you're watching is a soft close. So if you bid in the last 15 seconds here, the item will open for longer. So don't be afraid to get in. As you can see, we got a whole bunch of stuff popping up in time. Okay?
Beer, not just for breakfast anymore. Oh, something just closed.
No, it jumped up. Oh. It kept getting it, opened it up more.
What happened to lot number 2?
Lot number 2 jumped up. Lot number 2 should be right here.
Oh.
It went up to $8. Someone decided last minute they want the WWE.
Oh, I see.
So
well, close.
Bam,
Bam, bam.
Yeah,
See, it's just happening that fast, guys.
48 seconds left, 45 seconds left. We got a whole window open here. We got the hand...
$1.
Someone wants the fish lady for $1.
Yeah, get
the
that.
miniature diorama. Someone's getting a lot of steals today. A lot.
Yeah, okay. Handcrafted. 35 seconds. Nobody wants the bottles.
30 seconds.
Good to know.
And shut up, chat. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you guys helping us feel good about what we do. Okay, hand-carved fish lady says, ooh, opened up more. But why is it? It's only at $1.
Yeah.
So why did this one not open up more? Whatever. Okay, so the cork bottles, fair. I thought those would be good. The cork bottles?
No.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah, okay. This is going to be, I feel like it's laggy.
It is a little laggy today, it feels like. Their servers must be busy.
Yeah.
Rude, shut up, chat. The glass jar finds going to antique market makes fair. We got the laminated tour poster. This is something that I thought would be a valuable
thing. 12, there you go.
$12. People are fighting for it.
Yes. I love that.
Pure strings, bottles, big, no.
Yeah.
I thought the dodgeball and the Gene Upshaw. Master Ball is the one that surprised me. No one wants a classic Master Ball. This is a 1990s original licensed Tomy product.
Wow.
Gene Upshaw.
I should get that.
It's not worth all that much money. Well, if it doesn't sell for anything, if someone bids on it, I'll fight with you. We got $15 on the laminated tour poster, which is a good W.
Ooh la la.
Good W. Good W.
Okay.
The Nero Star Trek, fair enough. Get out of here. Gene Upshot. Wow. $1. Someone's getting a bunch of figures. Wow. This has to be one person for sure. There's no way. Do we have other? We're on track. Otherwise, the Fennekin going for $1 is about to close. Oh. Here, I'm gonna clear.
Beep. Oh. Okay.
Hand-carved fish lady went up to $1 just now.
There you go. Somebody got it. That's good. The people are basically paying us to come pick this stuff up.
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
It's just a help. It's a great help.
And we're learning along the way. Fish lady closed after bidding was extended. Licensed Master Ball still going for $0. Fair enough. The AEW Action Wrestling Pack. While the tour poster went up to $15. I'm happy someone put in $1 on the Dolphins toque. I'm sad that it's not
nice
going
toque.
for more. It's a high quality toque, and it's licensed.
Look at the color on that.
One size fits all.
Vibrant.
It's so pretty, and the Dolphins are hot now too. The Dolphins been killing it. Fennekin Fair, Hufflepuff. I thought Hufflepuff would be a good Christmas present, but I'm whatever. Fine, take Hufflepuff off my hands. I got it from one of my plugs that just needed to offload, so whatever.
Yeah.
My side table.
The Batman snapback, $2. Like, I want that.
You want to bid on the snapback?
Well, no, we gotta. Okay. I mean, I'm like, ooh, Batman.
I don't think I signed in. I wasn't planning on bidding. I kind of.
No, I didn't register.
Okay.
Because I know me, I would bid.
Yeah.
I don't think this point. I don't think the point of this is buying
more stuff.
Like, oh no, wow, that's such a great deal. I'll actually buy that for myself.
Laminated gone for 15, so okay.
Okay.
Dolphins fine, hats fine. I want to see another bid on this Canadian made maple.
On the Star Wars license hat.
Oh yeah, it's running up, eh? $5. Oh, there's a little bidding war going on for the typewriter. That could very well be a lien.
They still make ink for that.
Yeah, they do. They do. We just looked it up. Tabletop radio fair, a bummer, but whatever. It's a cool reproduction, but I thought someone would want it as decoration.
Also, again, it's a nice functional piece that, like, you put that on your mantle.
2522 hats all, man, someone got a steal on the hats today.
Yeah.
This side table, beautiful, but another one of those I sat on it too long. Time to just let it go. I got it from a mass auction pickup a little bit ago, so whatever. We got 1 minute left. $5 on the typewriter.
$5 on that table.
Luckily, the person who gave me those were just, I gave the very clear auction. Like, I'm just putting them up right away, so I'm not going to get in trouble for that low of a price. So you guys are getting steel. The side table does need care, though. It does need TLC, so I'm...
Yeah, I like the all those, like, dowels around it.
Yeah, it's a nice
little cage. It's
well
really cute.
It's a cute little cage. Yeah. So exactly, because it's
going
for
somebody bought that. Oh.
The projector?
I was kind of excited to use it.
The projector?
Yeah. $1. Oh, $2. There you go.
$2. Oh, another. Oh, closed on the table. $23 on my old gimbal, which I'm happy with, and the Hello Kitty one is coming up. It's at $26 on the Hello Kitty bass guitar.
Yeah,
which is pretty good. It's pretty good.
For sure, that's worth it all day.
If you want, I can kind of sign in right quick for the projector.
I mean, the reason is because I got all those like clear things from that artist. That they're like organism things.
Yeah.
But I don't know really what to use it for. Like, I have them, but are we ever going to really project them? But that's, like, the only way to project them.
Yeah, exactly. So I got you. Oh, no. Closing soon. We got this. We're in on it. And it does really lag, though, eh?
Yeah.
This thing lags heavy. So here we go. Place a bid. Let's give it $3. Give me. Oof. I got you. Okay. All right, we're winning the projector. The Jimbo closed for $23. The wavy mirror's fine. These were also lessons learned. Yeah, we definitely need more for the decoration. $26 on the bass guitar. It has also sat around for a while. Barracuda is a notable brand, but it's not really a high-quality one.
I mean, it is. It's a bass. Bassists don't need high-quality instruments.
This is stressful, LOL. Yeah, welcome to my life. This is how I chose to make a living well. We got to fight with the typewriter going up. $4 on the reproduction radio.
That's going to go. That's going to hit 15, I think.
I think it's going to jump up as well. We've also got the Masquerade mask. It's sealed. $1.
The typewriter's at $8 there.
Yeah, someone's fighting over the typewriter. We got a little $9. We got a little typewriter fight going on. Come on, chat. This is what we like to see. A little bit of fighting. The Wonder Woman lunchbox was also going for $0 before. She's running it up.
Yeah, that's nice. That's so cute.
Yeah, we're stuck really into my items right now. Joker and Harley Quinn, as long as it finds a real good home, I'm happy with it. That's another thing that I just carried on over time. Undead Nightmare. Someone. No, we're still current bid on the projector. Clear. You want to clear? Clear. The posted purse. I thought, okay, projector ran down. Posted purse, I thought someone would want, but fine. A good test.
Posted purse.
Yeah, it's antique. You put post-it notes in it. And it's just a little, you put it on your desk. I was like, hey, maybe I was wrong on that one, but I thought it would work. Oh, this whole site is glitching out today, huh? Wow, okay.
Yes.
Is this a hospital?
It's a hospital for broken things. Things that need a new home.
It doesn't clear out the closed lots automatically, even when you have the hide closed lots button on. So whenever you hear us say clear, we're clearing out the closed lots.
Yeah.
And we made a little bit out of it.
We're so funny.
$11 on the typewriter. We got an actual fight going on for the typewriter. Wonder Woman's going for $9 for sure.
$9, 9 seconds. I mean, if it got up to 9, right? That's got to be 4 or 5 people bidding.
Yeah, I agree. And we got
maybe it's just 2 or 3 people.
Home Sweet Home. This one I've dragged around for a while. It is a little sentimental. This one I'm not gonna go too crazy.
Was it your homes?
This way, it was my homes. It was my homes.
But it doesn't say it's not Home Sweet Home. It's Bless Our Home.
Okay. Oh damn! I messed up the title, eh?
Sorry.
What a bad colleague here, huh? Just oh man, this is the only thing I hate about Max Sold. It's definitely not as fluid with the sorting of the items.
Well, the pickup sticks, that's an all-day sell at the antique market, for sure. So that's easy.
Hey, well, you got 55 seconds left on the typewriter, Aleem, so it's up to you.
Max Sold.
Yeah, Max Sold. The Japanese knives. Okay, good. I was right on the knives then.
Did you not want to use the word knives because you didn't want it to get flagged?
I don't know. I think I fucked up. I don't know why I wrote tool set. I was making fun of myself when I was reviewing before you were here. I'm like, why did I put tool in the title? That was just
losing $4 on that.
Oh, oof. Fuck, sorry.
Oh, and it closed. Oh.
Yeah, we just missed it. I'm sorry. It just closed.
Yeah. It's okay. There's got to be another way. Could make one.
Oh, probably 100%. Blue Jays Loblaws. Thought someone would want Warplane collection. We'll find a good home, so I'm fine with it.
Hopefully, it's that Warplane guy, that came before.
Yeah, ideally.
That'd be nice.
Bible closed, Hellboy closed, and
Bible closed. Oh, it didn't sell.
Typewriter closed for $11. Someone's trying to fight me now on the Home Sweet Home. I'm going maximum 5, and I'm calling it a day. 5's my max.
Respectable.
Well, 5 max on the Home Sweet Home. Bless Our Home. Whatever. Ong Bak, we've got the Collector's Edition Star Wars. So the Blu-rays, no go. The Walking Dead novels, I hope someone finds a good home for them. Those ones I'm okay if someone buys them for $1, as long as they enjoy the books, as long as it's not a reseller. Oh, someone's fighting me for Bless Our Home. Oh. Bailey, have I ever actually won anything? Hey. Sometimes I do in these auctions. Bless Our Home. We'll stop being greedy. I'm going to let the Bless Our Home go. Someone can have it for $5. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo comic. The Walking Dead novel's gone. Elvis, Walk a Mile in My Shoes. Realistically, that little keychain hanger, I'm not actually going to use it, so fuck it. Let it get a new home.
The Bless Our Home?
Yeah. It's cute.
14 on the Elvis.
14 on the Elvis. It is.
No, you said 5 was your max.
Yeah, so I'm not. Thank you for being a good a good gamble buddy.
Yeah. The Dimensionaire is up to $3.
Yeah, we got some competition. I think I just did see that bid go up, and we've actually someone just bid up the pair of actions.
Wow, I'm glad to see that industrial hook going for $3 because that thing is amazing. That's like really, really sick. It's so heavy duty. Like it's worth more than $3 in scrap metal.
100%. That's almost $15 in scrap metal if I had to estimate.
So
that's like pure iron and steel.
I think a lot of this stuff that doesn't sell is going into scrap metal.
Sound of the 80s. Yeah, we got to do a scrap metal session at some point. Like this indicator, that's scrap metal. Or lamp. You did propose a good lamp idea for it.
Yeah, $5 on the hook. That's right.
There we go. Gambling. Who said that? Yeah, it is sadly a component.
Are you even bidding right now, bro?
Yeah, Raza. What the hell? Get in or get out, dog. Get in or get out. We're gonna clear.
Clear.
Oh, the site's slow today. Wow. Didn't even clear all the stuff quick enough. Yeah, someone have the home sweet home. Go ahead, take it. Antique tool lot.
Oh yeah.
Someone's taking. Just take it.
Oh, you can't just buy that piece though.
I know.
You got to buy the Hedman 2300 with it.
Whatever. I can take the keys then.
There you go. Actually, that's perfect.
And now we're into your lots, so it's all working out. We're into the Patty lots. Antique tool,
wow.
$1.
That's
close
a good
for $6. That's fine.
That's good. They're getting that for $1.
Yeah, we need it when I get a stream tab where I can play sound effects. We'll make a clear sound effect. It will sound like the defibrillators, and then I'll fucking reset it.
Yeah, I'll bring my chaos later.
Yeah, I can actually do hotkeys. Yeah, people fighting over the multi-purpose sprayer. Stanley's going for 30, another 34. Those were way lower before, so these have only gone up in a recent time, which is good to see.
That Husky one is really nice.
Stream Deck, thank you, Stream Deck. Yeah, I do need the Stream Deck. I could probably set a macro that has it automatically on that part of the window too, but that's something that I'll have to be a nerd about, and we'll sort out later. Elvis has caught some fighting here as well. Sprayer. Oh, they got the dollar on the other embosser. No, go ahead. I'm fucking going off the rails here. So if you want to interrupt,
you don't get the Hedman 2300.
Yeah, that's totally okay.
Can't have all the buttons.
That's fine.
To make earrings out of.
That's probably all. I probably would have just made weird kitschy jewelry anyways.
They would have been cool keychains. Galaxy, yes, yeah. Did you see that? That's lot number 183.
Yeah, lot number 169.
Yeah. 0.2.
Oh yeah, we got bids. We got a fight going for the Stanley stackables.
Yeah, well they've all got stuff in them, so.
Great, yeah, they're super full with parts.
Right, so it's like
fit up your kitchen well.
Someone just takes a second to recognize that, it's like, oh yeah, I'll use that stuff.
The Hedmans are about to close for $1 each, but
oh Lord,
whatever, just get them out of get them away.
Hold over me.
They technically have a lot of resale value, so if you want to ship an item that's like 100 bloody fucking pounds, go ahead and take them.
There's 107 bloody pounds.
It's heavy.
Which are heavier than regular
The thing is
pounds.
heavy. Yeah. The bloodier it is, the heavier it is. This one went up to 5 on the Vice at least, but I can't believe the axes are going for more than the Vices.
I mean, it's a funny thing to see that where, like, you know.
A Rotozip 47.
Oh, somebody's got those
$1,
HEPA filters.
No, not the HEPA filters. That's okay. Whatever.
Oh, did it just go up to $5 or no?
Oh no, I thought it did.
That was the Ranky extended.
You probably got it clear. Do you want to clear?
Clear.
Clear. Site's slow today. This bugs me. It's not my internet. My bit rates are fine. Okay, here we go. Ranky's
only going for 5.
This one is a little dirtier, yeah. Go.
The last 2 auctions, we had those extension poles go for $20 each.
And the cast iron finally... Okay, the Dutch oven went up.
Oh, yeah.
I was getting nervous. The Dutch oven was way lower than it should have been.
I know.
As long as it's hitting the 25, that's totally good.
So I talked about that one. It's like that one could be go up to like $100. Based off what that guy told me.
That's what I thought as well. Well, I didn't think it would go up to $100 in this auction particularly, but I know that they can and do.
So the fuses aren't going to sell, so then you have to like chuck the fuses at the chip glass, like trying to break it.
yeah. That would actually, we could
update your drivers.
Bro, talk about going to scrapper. Those things are probably full of fucking copper. Excuse my language. I gotta stop.
Whoa.
Parent friendly. Those things are definitely full of precious metals. If we go to the scrappers, we're taking those with us. Elvis has run up, so Bailey's having an okay day today as well, so that's good to see. I needed that. The Stanley Stackable 50 about to close, so you got both of your toolboxes closed for a decent set.
Yeah, that's good.
And I did update my drivers before this, just in case I was worried they might make this a little slower.
Stuck at that 6-inch cast iron, $17.
Close.
Nobody's gonna bid it up. It feels bigger than 6-inch.
Yeah, let's fucking go. Swanson Speed Square about to close at $17. Are we missing some? The Parax is at 11. Oh, someone's fighting over the axes.
The Dutch oven is gonna stop at $24. Somebody's waiting there in the wings. $24.01.
Yeah, yeah. There's a savvy.
That's a good deal. $24 for that thing. That is a nice piece.
A savvy bidder was in on that fight for the portable vice right now.
The .01.
That's a savvy max sold buyer. It's either a tax issue on conversion, I think, like it's like they convert and they accidentally put a little high, but I'm pretty sure the people who put like 01 are just like they spend all night on max sold.
They're trying to win it with somebody whose max bid is $24.
Yeah.
Well,
Silver Plate Dinner said disappointing, but
$5.
At least it went to
that's
5.
All right.
Elvis closed.
You come across that again. It's like, so next time when you're clearing through a lot or an estate, you know that is going to get you maybe $5.
Yeah, so we got to go around.
So is
that
it even worth it?
Too.
You know, so like you take a quick picture, you're lotting it up in a different way, you're adding something, whatever, or it goes into the donation bin.
When you guys start selling car parts, it'll be more invested. Don't test us, bro. Don't test us. Give us a car, we'll take it apart and sell the parts. Fair enough.
There's car seats, all that. I shouldn't have just let my car seat out there to get scrapped.
Yeah, we just gave away a car seat, and this will be funny to reflect on. $60 for your plumber's box, A+. I want to reflect after. I wonder why the axes sell over the saws. Can't sell saws, can sell axes.
I should have put some saws in with that.
Just to
saws
get them
and axes, because you kind of need the two of them.
It seems like we got to do axes.
That would have been smart, saws and axes.
Grammar-wise, though, it seems like people want axes, so we're gonna have to flip it. It's got to be axes and saws.
Axes and saws, yeah.
2 seconds left. Oh, that's a lot of ceramic stuff.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That stuff also is kind of just like out of my wheelhouse, so I'm just stoked that it's gonna go to somebody who's gonna be able to use it.
And I feel like any axe could be a murder axe, chat. That's part of the issue.
Yeah.
Barbados souvenir dolls. Should I clear? Do you think I should clear?
Yeah, you could clear. Clear.
Clear. Okay. Portable bench vise, $14. That's way better. That's good.
Yeah.
You'd know, har. Ceramic clay sculpting tools, $6.25. Painted replicas of Columbus's ship. I thought someone would. I'll admit I was wrong. I thought someone would get that. The canning tool. If they don't pick it up, scrap it.
Right.
I imagine someone who's buying like the hook got the canning tool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clear.
Clear. No, don't clear though.
I don't want to actually. Crosby Lawland industrial hook.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
$14. Someone's gonna use it.
Again, honestly, I just want the space because there's so much more to come.
Yeah. I'm totally on board. Your Fisher Price got up to a reasonable amount. Not what I would expect either, but a reasonable amount. The Barbados dolls, I just feel like they're a hard sell. Any of these like tourist trap style products, I always struggle with moving.
Yeah.
The watercolor set, I hope it goes to a real artist. We've got the assorted coins and bills, went to $7. I am surprised at that.
$50 on the sprayer kit, $5 on the handle and glass cups. Yeah.
Combo locks,
$1 on the padlocks. There you go. $1 on the combo locks. There you go.
It's actually, hey, if no one wants the trigger locks, I'm selling them on eBay. Probably as a lot. Probably literally as a 3 trigger lots. I think I can sell that legally on eBay. We'll see. Assorted coins sold. Dolls. So Fisher Price 14. Lawland 14. Okay.
Clear.
I do like the bit. It's a good bit.
So there's
ceramic clay tools
on that. Closing at 51.
Multi-purpose sprayer kit.
The padlocks. Or
$51.
Luggage locks.
Headlights $1.
Yeah, the luggage locks were a little bit too. $2 on the cow. $28 on the strings and the tuner. I mean, yeah. Somebody who has a guitar.
Guitar strings? Hey, that's a good value for those.
They all have prices on them, and they're, the total price was much more than that.
Oh, yeah. Easily, like $15 each pack of strings. No problem.
I love lamp. Get that lamp, bro.
Yeah, get these lamps. If you love lamp, buy these milk glass lamps.
I love clamp.
This is a good Christmas gift for your family. These flower vases, very interesting, unique. They're like little plastic flower vases that you just fill with water. Sled, 2 minutes left on the sled, $41.
Wow, and so many more people wanting the 25-inch snowshoes.
For some reason, yeah, it's been that consistent since the start of the auction when I was reviewing earlier. For some
I thought
reason,
it was the opposite. I thought.
So yeah.
Yeah, but I guess
I would have guessed
need
the men's.
bigger people. Yeah. We just have a bunch of smaller people in this auction.
As our demographics from pickup, they are a lot of like smaller people. It's not all just like a bunch of old.
Did that ceramic cow just? It's at
ceramic
4.
cow. Yeah, some people are fighting over the cow. We got a cow fight. We got a cow fight. Clear glass.
Clear glass lot.
Yeah. You want some lamps? I got some lamps, bro. We got lamps. Yo, bro. You want some lamps.
How many lamps you got though, bro, even still?
I don't think if you want to go lamp for lamp, you ain't going to be able to keep up, dog. We got $32 on the 30-inch shoes and $66. So Patty's doing pretty good this auction. We got wooden sled, getting a little bit of fight.
$1. There you go. There we go. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, this one? No, the coolest one. This one. This is a...
Wow, look at this. Someone is just getting everything for $1. Someone's having fun.
That one irks my professional predictions. I fully would have... I would have bet $50 on the fucking red chair. Glass lamp, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's where what we were saying, to create some sort of like get people to bid or to bet on the prices.
Yeah.
You give them a spread, and then you could actually make money in another way.
It is such a good idea. But the tech we need a little bit. Yeah. We need a nerd in our modding community. We need to pay Raza here.
Yeah.
To manage the side bets.
Okay, so
snowshoe 66, 41. Go ahead if you want.
No, I want to see those dollar lots below. Nobody else is going to bid on those.
Yeah, 45.
Someone's getting them for $1. That chair, I paid like $10 for that.
It's a decent chair, but maybe it's the swivel.
I think we used the wrong picture in that lead. I guess people see it, but like, yeah, maybe it's the swivel.
Oh, fuck off. I think that's maybe where we need
What's that?
Staging area. You've brought this up before. This was you that brought it up. Like maybe for an example like that, we do need a furniture staging area.
Yeah.
Just so that it looks a little bit better. Tubs closed at $66, $41 sled. One here.
$6 on that cow. Oh, $2 on that chrome frame.
For it. $1 on the one we were just talking about. So maybe.
I mean that frame is really nice, and all you need to redo is the seat. I actually have the other pair. They're the ones that I think I'm gonna put in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to redo it with shearling. I had a shearling chair.
I'm aware of. I don't know what shearling is.
It's like those sheepskins.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Right, so like how you can get those sheepskin rugs?
Yeah.
And you would just use those as a seat. Those would be the comfiest, nicest seats.
On the damn couch we need to get rid of.
Come on, somebody just give us $1 for that.
Just someone take that couch off our hands for $1, please. 7 seconds. Oh my god. That's going to be a pain in the ass. So it's red chair. Disappointing, but whatever. We're going to take it to market.
Crazy to see the difference between that chair selling for $1 and the chair from the last auction selling for $190. And I prefer that chair. I think that chair is, but it doesn't swivel.
I totally agree. Someone got some Bo Derek. Someone got some 80s nips for $2. We got 80s nips for $2. Guinness posters are at least going up. People finally put in on some of them. Okay. The Lewis Carroll poster, $3. $11 on the other one. $3 with 21 seconds. 20 seconds left. We're getting into the fashion that you have available. Fashion. I did download Delta Force to play with you guys for tomorrow. We got $11 at Sophisticated Guinness Poster. Fantastic. That was the one I was critiquing. So I was also, again, Bebe was wrong. Rugby posters make sense. Those are nice ones. The Guinness Lewis Carroll. Okay. $3.
Okay, $5 for the jacket. There you go. Some money there. The Gotcha Glacier.
Going up.
I'm curious to see where the North Face gets to, because that was my favorite jacket. That was like a brand new North Face jacket. Oh,
Okay.
$27. There
Finally. It was sitting low for a while. It was low when it was looking.
It's brand new. I don't think it was ever worn. That red coat though is awesome because it has that like cape kind of built into it.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard to photograph.
Oh, it's
like
like Handmaid's Tale style cape.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Handmaid's Tale. Never seen so many Guinness posters in one place. Well, you should come visit us and we'll show you even more.
Yeah. Come to the warehouse on Sunday. You can see plenty. Fahrenheit outerwear winter jackets.
And just $1 for that actual best jacket of them all. That one?
This one, the vintage wool jacket.
Oh my goodness. Such a nice jacket. So nice. Such a nice color. Really, really nice.
Yeah, it's even like the style of red that I would wear. Like, that's a good androgynous red. I like it.
So a little bit small for us.
Yeah, that's what
I tried it on. Because I would have kept it if it had a fit me.
Is that real fur? Yeah, quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah, that's real fur. Oh, that's real.
TNA winter coat.
Oh, yeah.
Fahrenheit got another bid.
The wool and metal sock stretchers. Okay, so I thought, if you're ever going to sell them, it's going to be this time of year. And
I certainly want a chair. It won't fit in my carry-on. That's okay, Willa. Appreciate you for trying. Maybe you bought the chair that he was whining about. If you bought the non-swivel chair, then he'll be happy. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. We'll keep it for you. We'll take good care of it. North Face down jacket. $30 going up.
Okay.
This nice one, unfortunate. It is a great piece.
Yeah, I mean, if you clean that up, it's missing one button.
Yeah. The shawl. Shawl. You got a shawl.
There you go. The shawl.
It's going to be stuck in my head for a few days now. I don't
even think I can pronounce it correctly now. That Australia wool blend overcoat, that's a nice piece. It's really stylish. Like the way it has those folds in the sleeves, like it makes you look really cool when you wear it.
Yeah, it looks kind of techy. It also just looks like Jedi-ish. Looks sort of Jedi-ish, I gotta say. It looks.
Yeah, it's totally Jedi-ish.
Yeah. I don't hate it though. It could go with multiple senses of fashion. Okay,
I have like 5 of them.
Fahrenheit went up.
There you go.
That really cool one closed. All the shawls closed. Yeah. Book. Okay, whatever. It's getting a good home. Get the books off my hands.
$3. Hello Kitty.
Oh, at least all my comics are going for $1. I'm just happy they're not going for. They're just not sitting around. Hopefully
again, you can always just you're always gonna get more comics.
I've got so many more of these comics too. So, you nerd, you're driving me up the wall, bro. Get out of here. This guy's talking about Marvel Rivals in my chat. Okay, you're talking about playing video games. Get out of here. $3. 5X Conan Saga comics. Yeah, it was fun.
The cassette lot. There you go. It's
finally, yeah. But that's lesson learned. No cassette lots.
$1.
I'm never doing a cassette lot again.
I'm never doing a cassette lot again.
No, I'm taking these home with me. Yeah, the other collaborators I work with to do the announcements for their auction closing, I had to confirm with them because I get bullied so much in my chat. They had to be like, it's okay that you're okay that everyone makes fun of you so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, it's part of it. I have to be humbled because otherwise my ego gets too big. So it's good to have them making fun of me. They're like, okay, we thought
playful,
we
were.
Cassettes, for some reason, no one's buying them in these auctions. People buy them in person. I've sold cassettes and records in person, but we've been putting them in the auctions, and they just don't drive a lot of interest. I'm so deeply lost in the plot here. You want the hot dog pillows? Here, the hot dog pillows are at lot 148. They're going for $23. So I'd recommend you scroll down and make sure you put in the max bid of whatever you're willing to spend on the hot dogs at the primo price, because they're probably going to get a bit more competition in on them. Right now we're going through each piece as it closes.
Even I'm needing a deep breath.
And we're at the items that are the mid-range ones. These are stuff that I put in that I was testing to see how they go individually, and it doesn't seem to be going too hot. So it is what it is. Lessons learned. My dryer beeping is driving me up the wall, but this auction moves so quick that I can't get up to turn it off.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Okay, that's what the beeping is.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
And that's okay, Chad. I appreciate that everything you say is out of love. The making fun of me is good for my ego to stay humbled, and I find it fun. It sucks if your whole chat is like, you're the best.
Then you'd know something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong if that's happening. Silver dollar going for $6.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. 50 cents.
That's like silver. How much silver? It's
probably actually $6. Probably more silver than that's in that coin. I bet you. That's probably $4 of silver in that coin.
So there you go.
Cute Star Wars backpack. We're at $5.75 on the Grogu. He's brand new. That one is disappointing. It's a cute.
How big is that?
It's a child-sized backpack.
Yeah, but even for like Luella, she has to have like a big. It's weird. It's
You
like,
can't fit the books in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A raver or someone's gonna wear that. You know, it's not like an actual child. Nat Geo's. Oh bugger! I did. What? Where the fuck did it? How did it even get there? How did this happen? What happened? I didn't hit a button. Okay. I literally.
Things are closing without our knowing.
I know. I didn't hit anything on the mouse
Clear.
that time.
Clear.
It just panicked on me. It was like, okay, you're talking too fast. We need to reset the lasagna. Okay.
Reset the lasagna.
Antique.
Ooh,
Okay.
$86 on that antique Coleman. Well done.
Good eye. I got so lucky. Do we tell him?
I mean, I think that's fine.
The Coleman was a curb find. I was walking home after a hard work day of getting ready for the auction, and someone just put this out in front of their house. And I was like, oh, I know what that is. I'm taking that. And I looked in, it was pristine. I was like, okay.
I mean, it's in remarkably good condition.
Yeah. It's the first edition of camping stoves released by Coleman. It's the first edition of camping stoves released by Coleman. So I was like, oh, I know this is an OG. So I picked it up right away. And I was like, oh, wow, great choice. And yeah, shout out. Thank you, Willa. Thank you, Willa. Your throw pillows are at $23. So happy hunting. Happy hunting. Good luck. They're coming up. It's like you got a minute left. It is the next 4 items coming up. Tan leather vest. Fine.
The Japanese photography brush just got $1.
Good. I'm happy he finds a good home. I gave that story earlier. The photography brush was like me learning the antique hustle, and I was like, let me get this, and I've had it probably 4 years now. So Coleman stove looks like it's gonna close there. Good luck on the pillow set. Tan leather vest, same thing. That was early in my hustle as well.
Did Weezer get anything? $1. $1.
Fucking these tapestries
$2
are killing me.
This is the last time.
We got to Poshmark them. Yeah. No more
game.
tapestries.
That's fine.
Raza, I got your notification about what you're doing. You turned on the video game and it gives me a little ding. We got 2 seconds left. Throw pillows. Hopefully you won that, Willa. And it looks like the Coleman stove closed as well. Yes, at $86. Handcrafted
Nice.
Boss Relief. No one wants it. Fine, whatever. Antique, Japanese,
Where did that
whatever.
even come from? I'm trying to remember now. I think that was also a curb find.
Yeah, good quality curb finds. We got an eye for the dirty shit.
Oh, someone's getting those purses $1 each. Great choices. Wow, the Roman architectural print going for $4.
Yeah, it's more. It was going. Yeah, at least it got bid up. I shouldn't get too excited about $4, but.
Well, considering it went in through an auction previously and didn't sell.
Yeah.
Right, so that was just recycled from a previous auction as an unsold item. The original painting, $0.
I never know what to do with the original paintings. Yeah, these tapestries, man. Fuck, people are getting. Whatever, lessons learned.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I love both those purses.
They are quite beautiful. They are great leather. Oh, we got a sleepy Papa Patty over here. Yeah. Lots of kid care going on lately.
I could go for a double.
Yeah, good callback. Elvis Funko, I'm happy he hit the mark. I expected him to hit the 20, but
yeah, that's
whatever. Good. It's good that it's competitive. Shazam, fine. Again, early in the hustle. I'll have to lot up lesser known figures, I think. But
I agree.
That's for
Again,
review
I think
time.
Yeah, it's all our review notes.
The purses are wild, though. They are good purses. Someone's fucking going home with some pretty fashion today.
I mean, if somebody's using them for themselves, great. But also, you can easily resell each of them for $20.
Green Goblin. So we're into the figures that I was overestimating. We got $11 on the Espeon. There's a lot of interest on the Espeon at the start, so...
$6 on the Sandshrew.
The pennies, I had someone in my DMs on eBay getting mad at me. Because I had them listed for $18 on eBay.
Yeah.
And I had someone getting mad at me. Like, oh, you can't sell them for this much. They're never going to sell for more than $2. You can't sell these more for this. Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah. So that's 46 cents selling for $6.
Yeah. They are a great collection, but it was a bit ridiculous. I was like, what? How much spare time do you have that you're just looking at listings of pennies on eBay and angrily messaging the seller?
Can't sell that for. You can't sell a penny for $1, man.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm just a reseller, bro. I'm just a reseller. I'm not a coin collector. I took the high route. I didn't
pusher.
Yeah, I didn't get into a fight with them. I took the high route each time. Like, thank you for your input. I really appreciate it. It seems like you know a lot about the market, but I'm like, oh, get out of here. Okay, at least someone gets, hopefully a happy child gets that Happy Meal Pikachu Pokemon. Sandshrew at least went up from $1. Espeon, 11. Same thing. Happy they found a good home, and I wanted to sell them for more than 5. So whatever. Durabrand.
Yeah.
19.
I mean, again, for more than 5. So you're on that. Right?
Yeah. Durabrand, way more than I thought. Again, early in the hustle. I've had this thing for years now.
Yeah.
That's one of my first photography sets for eBay. This was the second one. Did anyone bid on? We got the Bart Simpson pajamas.
Yeah.
$1. Did you want them?
No, they don't fit me.
No, they'd be baggy. It would look awkward. It would have a big saggy butt.
You got a big saggy butt.
The pennies. All right, good, cool. Again, I gave my story, so I'm happy they're gone. These are the same early in my eBay hustle.
Yeah.
Fuck, they've been in my store for years, so whatever. They're gone for $10. Get them out of here. Simpson toys have sat around for a while now too. They've been about a year and a half, 2 years, so not great, but meh. We're looking at Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
$1.
Lego games are fun, weren't they?
This is one of the first ones. They are still they make a lot of them now. They even have Lego Fortnite even now.
That seems a little redundant.
It's like you go on the Fortnite servers and you can play like a Lego version of it.
That would actually be pretty sweet. And so you're just building stuff using Lego blocks?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and shooting people.
With like the Lego gun.
I think it shoots the little bits. Yeah. I didn't really play that mode. Raza in the chat wrote a bunch of game reviews about it, so he can tell you about it when he's not gaming.
Oh, there you go. You're getting $1 for the Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah, as long as it finds a good home. That one, I'll apply the ethics.
You know what? Yeah.
They are rare
it's a little
editions.
bit, I guess it's, after they take their cut, we only get like 75 cents. But at least they're coming to take it away.
And I would have I would have dragged it around the markets to get $5 for it. So that's
so
fine.
we also get to make a new friend.
Yeah, we get to make a new friend, get their email. So we just want your emails, kids.
Is that it then?
Yeah, we're almost done here. We're almost done here.
It's like it never even happened. It's like a dream.
It's so fast. It's so fast on this one.
Yeah.
On Max Sold. BBC Natural History. So these are all the least exciting ones. All stuff that's been in my store for a minute.
$5 on the shoes.
There's such nice shoes too, so as long as they find a happy home, they're out of fashion. You can try to resell them, but they've been on my eBay store for fucking 3 years now, so no one's gonna buy it.
I mean, that's the truth of it, right? It's like a lot of this stuff, you know, it's like I've been storing it, and you can't carry it around for markets. Like, for example, those hedgeman things, right? It's like you just gotta get it out, and that's what we're using Max Sold here for.
Yeah.
You know, helping us liquidate as much as possible, helping other people do the same.
Yeah.
And that's what this whole process is really about.
I agree, because that's, so it's like to purge both our business side of acquisitions, but also to like help with our clients to have a larger portal, so that it's just like, okay, here's all the stuff that isn't necessarily worth $1 million.
Yeah, and like losing the ego of what something is worth, right? Like, whatever eBay says, or Poshmark, or Watchpoint, or, you know, wherever your comps are, it's only worth what people are paying for it. And this has got a great audience, and if people are getting a good deal, congratulations. That's good for them.
Yeah.
People are deserved of
Yeah.
a good deal, you know. You can't always be price gouged.
Yeah.
And you can't always be hit with, like, because you want something, you have to pay, you know, this fair market value or these, like, comp prices.
Yeah. Like, I
and it's hard because it doesn't sustain us as much as we want it to. But it gets down to, like, kind of the more core of this business.
And it's why we need more passive sources, or we work with the clients and charge an additional fee, et cetera, et cetera.
Because they recognize the service value that we're providing.
I should send you the video later, but I was watching a video of a YouTuber today that they were trying to do. It was like a YouTuber, and it was like, they were inspired by Storage Wars to try to buy a storage locker for the first time. And they actually had an outcome that is an interesting contrast to our values, because he ended up buying the storage locker, and it was one that was like in lieu, like they couldn't pay the bills, and it was just full of all their family stuff. And the guy was like, it was actually the opposite experience is what I thought. I thought it would be an amazing, awesome, super fun treasure hunt, and I ended up depressed. It's like, oh, I just now have all this, I stole from this person. I just took all this
stuff. For like
stuff.
$100, I just bought everything that they own because they couldn't pay a month of rent.
Yeah, or find a good home for it. So it's like almost like, okay, this is why we have the morals behind what we do, so that we can either help you find a good home for it before that happens, or help you liquidate it in a way that it just doesn't get like stolen by some fucking guy who's just gonna throw half of it in the trash and scrap the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like very interesting to see like the
direct. Having bought a couple lockers, you know, and going through them, it's a very real reminder of kind of the hardships that people go through.
Yeah.
That then leave them in the positions where they have too much stuff, and they just, like, they have stuff they have to get rid of or just left behind. Oh my lord.
Yeah, damn stoned. You should have actually checked all the items ahead of time, brah. I would have even mailed the shoes to you for $5. But no, exactly. It was just very interesting and a good reminder on the auction close day to watch that video and be like, okay, it's like so objectively, this is something that like I was even highly debating of like commenting on the video, like, oh, hey, me and my buddy do exactly.
Was it in Toronto?
I don't think so, but he could have been Canadian, but I don't think so.
Right.
But he had a Canadian enough accent. If not, he was like Midwestern United States, because it was similar to ours. He wasn't like New York or LA for sure.
Right. Okay, so we got a couple.
This is the last one. Just last one. Just the stamps. Someone's fighting over stamps. There we go. $7.
No.
Those have also sat around for 8. That's from Fran. Shout out to Fran. Grandma's Dead Stock Inspo. That's a Fran piece. And that This is like the third time I've shot it for eBay. I just couldn't. I've never been able to sell them. They were in Bazaar as well for ages.
When I was visiting my aunt in Kingston, she gave me a bunch of Olympic stuff that she's been holding on to, and you know, she's tried to sell, and it's a hard sell. Olympic stuff.
It's kind of like the collectible stamps.
Yeah.
Well, those are the collectible coins. I was saying, that generation, like the 80s, 90s, they were sold like so. Whether it was from the Olympics themselves or Canada Post, of like, oh, buy this collectible set of Olympic stuff. It's gonna retain value, and now it's 2024, and no one wants to buy it.
Because yeah, I mean, I guess like if it's stamps, they have some value still as stamps, but like a collector's coin, unless it's like a precious metal.
Yeah, so it's tough. It's weird. I feel bad for a lot of the people in that generation that bought a lot of those collector's items, thinking that it was going to retain value. But like my friend also has like a complete set of glasses from the Calgary Olympics. That's another one. Like, they're beautiful, they're great, they're crystal, but like I'm like, I can't guarantee that I can sell them
those Olympic like Petro-Canada glasses,
yeah,
those are hard sells. I've gone through bins and bins of them.
It's like, they are pretty. I see why you thought they would retain value, but fuck, I can't promise. I'm probably gonna sell them for $10, and then that's such a waste that you held them since the 80s Olympics. Like,
but if at the same time, it's almost like you got to.
Oh, I gotta take that off. That's why
you got to sell them for the $10, right? Like at this point, they've got to go.
Yeah, well, yeah,
right?
Especially
like
for her.
If someone's held on to them for that long, then unless you want to keep them forever, then you let them go for anything.
So all items closed?
All right, all items closed.
Do you want to go from 0 up, or where do you want to go?
We could just start at the highest. Let's go for the glory.
Okay. May I turn off my dryer because it's been driving me up the wall?
Oh, yes, please.
And do you want another beer?
Sure.
Don't worry, I didn't get the full patty pack, so you're good.
I should just also blow my nose. I didn't take my allergy meds. Sure. Okay, so let's see if I could pull up our metrics here, and they'll tell us anything about how many bidders we got. Thank you. Sorry, guys. My allergies with cats are no fun. So how many people hit it? Oh, 23,000. Yikes. 58% sell-through rate. Alright, let's see how this is going to play out. Alright.
Hey, hi. What were the metrics then, sir?
Pretty bad.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you, it's our worst one yet.
Oh, God, okay.
So...
That's not what I was hoping for.
I mean, it's hard to say, right? This was last updated 43 minutes ago, so this is actually not actually at all represented the reality. Because 43 minutes ago, there were a ton of lots still open, right?
Yeah, so 43 minutes ago, what did it say, though? It's 25.
Was 25 what?
25,000 views.
23,347, yeah.
I don't think it goes past 30.
No. But for both of the last two, we got 40. So when I was scrolling through the max sold, like, they have a ton of resources. And I'm in connection now with them.
Yeah, continue talking. I forgot the most important part. Okay, yeah, you're in connection with them, and the resources in what capacity? Like, they have more long-term analytics?
Yeah, I guess just like very baseline what they're what they suggest in terms of timelines.
Yeah.
And they say between like 5 to 10 days.
So this one was a little too short.
It was because this was live for like, what, 4 days? Like Sunday-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, like Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely rushed it. Necessarily so, at least as we felt.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it would have been interesting to see how it would have played out in a week from now. Right? Like, is this a lull? And knowing that, then do we plan next time for, you have an auction that closes this, like the second week into December? Once people are kind of through that, because you're right, it's like, yeah, this is the final push before the holiday break.
Yeah.
So people are a little like...
I would either, like, yeah, like we discussed before, I would either do like that last week of November,
yeah,
or like right there in that sweet spot between 12th and 15th.
Yeah, which I think that makes sense. So.
But it's just this weird.
So should we just slam out another auction this week?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Tomorrow? How many lots can we do?
We'll just do like this whole shelf. That was like the old school Max sold auctions. I mean, I'm sure they still have them, but it's just like this shelf. Everything on this shelf, that's a lot.
Yeah, I haven't seen any like those anymore.
Right, those are
I do remember seeing those when I was getting started, though, when I was acquisitioning, but I have not seen those in a while.
Yeah, and it would sell for $1. And it was amazing. And as a reseller, you used to be able to get a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Because it would just be like, yes, this shelf, and it's got 20 objects on it. And no one person wants all those 20 objects. So it's like only for a reseller.
I was looking around, and there's still some of those, like that estate sale that I sent you. It's like some of those estate sales. It was like, oh, if we really needed to restock, we'd hit.
Absolutely.
I'd be bidding on this for $5.
We could have bought stuff from our own.
Yeah, exactly.
From our own auction to resell.
Yeah.
You know, and then we would have, you know, but then you have a little bit more intention with an object, and you say, I bought it for $5, and like Diane's saying, it's like you sell it for 10.
Yeah.
Immediate turnaround.
Yeah.
Try to inflate it a little bit. Say you're gonna go for, 20, but always just be ready to move it fast. But okay, so
that's the one that. So on that same review, we had less views, but I would say that we probably sold about as much as last time.
Well, I was really concerned because it said only $700 there, and I was like, wow, can't believe we only sold $700.
A lot of them got bid up.
I think a lot of them got bid up. So yeah, last time we hit about 1,200, right?
Yeah, if not a little bit more. I could be incorrect though.
No, it was under 13.
With our commission discrepancy, I don't totally.
Well, no, 1,200 pre-commission.
Okay.
Because definitely it was like 900. Some shit like that.
Because like in these, we have at least about 8 items here that went for 50, around 50, if give or take.
Yeah.
I would say 13 to 14 if I had to guess, but there's a chance that it's closer to 12. I think it did show that even though we had...
For this one,
yeah. Even though we had less views, the higher lot number did pay off, though.
I think, I think the 182 lots, I would keep pushing for that many more. And... you can see some reliable things. Like, it's nice to see this sort of stuff selling still consistently.
Yeah, the tools.
Right, so you could put in just like 4 tool lots, and that's $200.
Yeah, and then even like maybe...
That's pretty good.
We talked about it briefly before too, and it's like maybe in one of our reseller perspective, it's like instead of trying to buy people's old clothes, we need to try to hit up like old Portuguese guys and be like, give us all your old tools.
Oh man, it's like those tool sheds, right?
Yeah, and be like, so rather than being like, we'll buy your old clothes, we'll be like, we'll buy your garage full of tools. Because it seems to be just as consistent, if not more valuable than.
And again, like the organizers, that sort of stuff, new good condition tools.
It could be a poster that we put up in neighborhoods. Even maybe we'll buy old tools.
Yeah.
We'll clear out old shed for you. But
yeah, I mean, I think people really overlook tools at estate sales and stuff.
I think so. I do agree.
but they're perfect for auctions.
And even for eBay, I'm about to test some of those wrenches. I still don't. I really have to. I have to put my journalism brain to it. But like, yeah, old iron wrenches, monkey wrenches. I think it's because of the craftsman. It's got to be because of the craftsmanship. I don't fully understand why, but there's a market, an active market of collectors for brand name stamped, made in USA, made in Canada, made in England wrenches, because everything's made in Temu now, and all those wrenches that we have still function. And I don't understand. I haven't found the weird. I don't know if they're on Reddit. I don't know if they have their own tool for them. I don't know where they all exist.
I guess when they were cast iron before they were forged steel.
Yeah, all those cast iron wrenches and screwdrivers, even like the scissors. There's, for some reason, there's niche markets there, and I don't know where they hang out on the internet. Is what I'm trying to say. I know there's a market, and I don't know where they hang out or talk. Right. But I'm getting sidetracked.
Okay, so we're working through the 6 top 10 lots here. So this.
Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I just want to double check.
6 is through to there.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
So we got this wooden sled, $40. Down jacket, the snowshoes. The guitar strings.
So like we didn't have a chair going for like whatever $190, but we had a better spread of our price point, I would say.
Yeah.
Jimbo, I can't believe it. Pillows.
Yeah. The pillows, that's fun. You're not going to sell them for too much more retail. You might get like $20 a piece, maybe.
And I got tired of dragging them around. So
it's
that
like,
one, I'm happy. I was wanted.
The more you bring them around, the dirtier they get. It's just like, yeah. No, that's good.
Brandon never would have expected. Someone this table, great project piece. It is a little beat up, and I was honest about it, so I think that's what undervalued it.
Yeah. I noticed afterwards, because I didn't proof every single lot in every aspect. So just so sometimes when you hit the
cement,
the descriptions and condition, I feel like the condition, it's lacking a few options, and some of the ones that you used, that one is reasonable, but made it look like it was in worse condition than it was, based on that condition description. That I guess it's not as apparent when you're scrolling through on the back end, right? Because it's all laid out like that, but when you're scrolling through as in the catalog, the condition comes up very apparent.
So then something I would like to it just came to mind, so this isn't like a obsessive argumentative point. I'm curious if there's a correlation between more views on items, because they're getting recommended here, if they have a condition tab. I wonder if they're getting pushed more in the algo if we're putting the condition variable.
Versus if we're not putting any condition?
Yeah. I don't know. That just came to mind as you were saying that. It wasn't something I was
because you scroll down and people are, and it's recommending.
You scroll down and it recommends things that are similar items in auctions near you.
Well, that's side table going for only $1.
And this is how I think a lot of consumers shop through HiBid.
That's pretty through MagSold.
Yeah.
I like that side table C for $1.
And this is how, at least because the more whaley people that I know, that are more whales that spend a lot of money, I'm pretty sure, because then they look, side table, okay, there's one a mile away. When does this one close? Oh, it's closing in less than 24 hours.
But this doesn't have any condition.
It doesn't, but it was viewed less.
Yeah. And where is that pickup? That's a nice table, though.
It is a nice pickup. Poplar Plains Road.
That's a great table for markets because it displays stuff really well.
It does.
So
I'm trying to take a photo.
no, I'm looking at Poplar Plains
Um,
Road.
I'll leave the tab open then. But this is how I think the casuals shop, like your general consumer. I think they shop by going through these other cards.
They go on rabbit holes of, oh, I like this, and they click on that, and that gives them a different set of 10.
And they have 10 tabs, and I think that's why it's important that we're doing what we're doing to draw repeat buyers to us, because otherwise it's quite likely that that guy comes to buy this one table. If we don't get him on the email list, he will never, he's going to go on rabbit holes. He's not going to look to see if we're hosting another one out of our place.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, now we're going down, and
I would say we have a better average spread this time. Now, considering that we have more lots, the percentages might not be as great. But I think we probably hit about the same dollar amount with less views on our stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the sweet spot of, I can't tell if it's the sweet spot of our items that we made available, or if it's the sweet spot of how many lots we had available.
Right. Well, I think really we want to be focusing on more timeline. So, now that we're better set up in that space and still moving through stuff, it's like, but definitely for the January auction, we want like a full 8 days, or of lead up, or like a solid week. Like it drops a Thursday, or it even drops on a Wednesday for a next week Thursday close. Yeah,
I would prefer that. Yeah.
Or maybe it drops on a Monday for a Tuesday close that then gives us the weekend pickup, like the Saturday pickup option.
That would be ideal. Yes, I think so. Can't believe that. And this is the access one. All those ceramic powders that are going to be way lower for $1, someone got a fucking steal on all this ceramic
There's
stuff.
2 full shelves that are going to be emptied, and I'm just stoked about that. So much stuff gone.
I still have like 560 items in my eBay store, and look how much I filled with like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, again, like looking at the greater value of this is like, yeah, we're going to get some money, and we need money in this business for stuff, but the fact that you can so reliably get rid of all this stuff in a single night, 180 or 150 items, however many unsold lots there were, and you got some amount of money for everything there, and it's all going to be gone. And you don't have to take it anywhere. You just have to bring it to a specific location, photograph it, put it on a shelf.
That will only snowball with effectiveness as time goes on. I think that's the added thing, right?
Yeah, I think
that's a little rough right now, but it's like as things progress with time, it's only going to become more effective. And when I don't forget to put the live stream link in the fucking descriptions, then it also translates in a much better business sense. We can, as we develop the business model, develop a funnel to make sure that it's like, okay, there's a distinct, one of the chatbots instead also says sign up to our email list.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Right? But it is what it is.
I mean, I'm just stoked for the next one. I'm like raring to go. Especially because I'm like, there's so much good stuff to come.
I'm stoked for the next one. I am low on furniture pieces on my end, but it seems like people don't mind that. I just have to find another stove on the curb.
I mean, it's funny, there have been a few street finds that I didn't take recently. Actually those snowshoes, curb pines.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't take them, and it was a hard one because I was practicing not acquiring stuff because I don't want to like overburden us with stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, that's an auction lot right there. That's probably $20, maybe more, maybe less, but it's just on the street.
I think we'll be prepared for it after we get the space cleared out for December, and then January auction. Then we should be prepared to take in more stuff.
Yeah, it's too bad that couch frame didn't sell.
If it wasn't so busy, the punk rock part, like that parking lot is way too busy, but the punk rock kid in me really just wants to throw it off the roof of the warehouse. But
set it on fire.
It's so busy back there.
No,
someone's going to get pissed at us.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll get kicked out.
Yeah. I really want to do it. We can throw it in the lake.
I mean, I guess it's like...
How about we go throw it in the lake?
Oh,
damn.
I'll give it to Gary.
We could put it by the lake for some unhoused people to sleep on. No, fair enough. I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If any of the police are watching, we're not littering on public property.
Just donating. Yeah. So clothes. I think clothes are not really that great. The jackets were smart. You know, timing wise.
Timing wise, I agree. Yeah.
And again, there
the
was
shawls. I would have thought the shawls would have hit winter as well. So that's. I don't think it fully beat yourself up for that misestimate, because I would have guessed that the shawls. I thought that was seasonal too.
Yeah. They're more like a fall.
October. Maybe that's a Poshmark then until fall season.
Donation route.
At least the one that we were ranting about, there was some, as we saw, were selling. I would put that to Poshmark or eBay.
Not me.
No, really? Like this one, I think this is donate. This one, it's got no brand name.
Well, it sold for $2.
Yeah. What's the tag? Yeah,
it's
just
Unique
random.
International. That's a brand.
Oh, it is?
Unique International. Kind of just a... International is spelled INT''L.
Yeah, and that one's not the same quality, so...
It's not the same brand, either.
Yeah, it's a dead brand, then. So I would donate that one, too.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm like... Yeah, I think you're doing clothing lots. For more obviously quality pieces, you can do individual lots, or you're just not even wasting your time on clothes. Like, not like auction clothes. Lots of great clothes to be had to be sold elsewhere. But we'll see. Jeremy did really well with his clothing lot when he did his Maxwell auction.
Yeah. Yeah, it's...
But it was there was like 40 pieces. But it went for $100. Or like, so, like it got bid up quite a bit.
Like one lot.
One lot that just had like 20 or 30. It was just like all the clothes. He was like, I don't even want to deal with these or sort them out at all.
Then maybe that's the case
with picture of it.
The shawls, like that type of stuff. It's just throw it in a box.
You're just like, it's a big old thing of clothes. And his was well photographed, right? It wasn't just in a box. It's like everything is folded. Not every piece taken individually, but they're all folded. And like you get a bit of an idea of what they are.
That's actually a fantastic idea. I don't mind that. Maybe it's instead of donate it, we just do a 40-piece clothing lot. And here's like, your fucking box. Rather than us give it away, we get our $30 or whatever out of it.
Yeah, or again, it's...
The chairs I wouldn't have guessed. I think chairs is just max sold.
So that one is the one that I think that person was saying will.
I doubt it. We'll see.
Yeah, they bought this one.
You think so?
Yeah. Because they said the chrome style frame one.
Okay. The red one, I'm astounded. These guys was a test. So same thing, allotted upper antique market. Another
I
test,
think it's
yeah,
also...
You're right. Willis says, yeah.
Yeah. It's also careful with, I think, some of the photography. Because I know you're like, that was like your stylized backdrop.
Yeah.
But like that Homer photo.
Like, it's part of the issue is like, then maybe even when I'm pulling the eBay items, then I have to reshoot them.
But then that's not the efficiency of like.
That's why I'm open to that.
Yeah,
I'm open to that critique.
But that's just kind of the thought that.
Like, I'm open to it. It's fair. It's just because I'm shooting it in here.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where it was in?
This is a mess right now, yeah.
That's where it was? Interesting.
Oh, that's any of these ones are my modern set. This is the modern set.
It's right in there. Interesting. Oh, okay.
And they have one of the photography light shoots in here, so then I stream, and the one camera is in here on the item.
Interesting.
And the other camera's on me.
Ooh, nice. I can see it all now.
Yeah, and then this is the VHS conversion. I got the Betamax set up so I can do beta soon.
Nice.
Gotta get through my DVDs first.
I've got some really good VHS.
Anything that's like not gonna get me a copyright strike, I'm totally with it.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, let us know if you're interested. You're someone that I know personally. I'm trying to keep relations private, but I didn't sort something out for you. But we'll figure it out. It's a good project piece. I can even like bring it to our mutual connections and leave it there. I can hide it in their basement. Yeah, my paintings also did mid, so we gotta also sell paintings. I gotta figure out how to sell artwork.
It's a hard one. Bazaar was decent for it, but you had to just sell it for, I think,
and I
got too much ego in the pricing, so you gotta put something like that and it's like $24. And you're gonna sell that for 24
Yeah,
bucks.
I would even put that for probably less at a bazaar. So then that's maybe some ceramics and artwork is what I maybe, if you stay in bazaar, is what I need to negotiate with, and that's just based on the business perspectives, because that it could be. I'm trying to talk my way out of that one. Sorry about that. But Bazaar is a good place for selling many retail products, and I think they do provide a great service. So they are located on 306 College Street. If you want great wares for the Christmas season, Patty is in there. And
I've got so much stuff that I'm bringing in.
It's been a great vending
so much more to process for it. So, it's just about, I think, knowing what's worthwhile putting into an auction, what's worthwhile just stocking at Bazaar, what's worthwhile taking to the antique markets.
Yeah.
And those are your three outlets, right? Because you've got the boutique, you've got the pop-ups, you've got the auctions.
Boutique, pop-ups, auctions online. Yeah.
So many different outlets.
Yes. I think Bazaar is... You know where I stand based on our private conversations of what benchmarks need to be met? Personally, but I think that benefit of like, whereas I was talking about it before I got the boot from the space, and I'm still keeping professional candor, I'm not talking about getting the boot from the space, but I think it does provide a benefit as that recycling station. These plates are beautiful. That clear glassware lot is beautiful. Maybe even then that clear glassware lot doesn't sell in auction. You sell it as a lot. So I don't know how you would do it.
No one's going to buy it as a lot at Bazaar, but if you put each of those
$5.
$5. You'll sell a couple. You might not sell them all, but you'll sell that butter dish all day.
Yeah.
So that's true. It's just, you got to put it there. You got to almost sell that stuff cheaper than Value Village does.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the thing, is like that stuff you can buy it all at Value Village or like Salvation Army.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like always, but if that's really what you want. Yeah. Oh, trio of tool bags for $1.
If no one comes up for the HEPA filters, I'm selling them. That was another one where the little voice in my head was thinking like, oh, I should probably do these on eBay, and I didn't listen to it. I was like, I'm going to trust Patty. He said them as a lot. I should have spoke up.
Well, I've had them for too long. That's why for me it was just like, I don't want these hanging around.
It was like a weird. I fucking. It was another one where I had the spidey sense. I was like, I should have eBayed those ones, but I didn't say nothing.
So
the ceramics, someone's set up to make ceramic pottery.
Great.
No, that one I'm glad. That's a good home. Anything art based.
Powder glazes and stuff. Really good.
We would have struggled to sell those pigments and glazes. That would have been difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I think if For them, it would have been like a marketplace or buns, like pals trade.
Yeah, so at least
The combo locks. Fine.
We'll ask the person who picks them up if it's a good home.
Oh, yeah.
Trigger locks I'll put on the thing. Someone got the needle, but for $1, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Steel office chair, $1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bo Derek, we got Bo Derek nips. They look like they were we were both, as we were shooting these, we think there are cabinet doors. I'm focused on the actual wood. I'm not being gross. Yeah, because there's this, and then the front side, I took a photo of it as well. Someone wood filled the front side.
So maybe what you could do with them now is you could create like a hollow in your wall, right?
Yeah.
Like cut out a cavity, because that looks like, how wide is it? 19 inches wide, so you could cut out between two studs, right? That's 16 inches.
Yeah.
14 and a half inches in between them, right? So you cut that out, then you mount that to a stud, and then you could open it and you'd have a hidden compartment behind the Bo Derek.
Hidden Bo Derek compartment?
Yeah.
Stare. Hey, no, we're not staring. Okay, we're looking at the wood details, all right, Banana?
Yeah.
This is one of my newest followers, Banana, LOL.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great title. Okay, fantastic.
Banana, lo.
Yeah, Banana last time I was... Details, I see them, yes. Yeah, Banana last time I was streaming someone else's auction. This one was ours. And now we're at the end of it. We're doing the last final review. We're probably not here much longer. You caught us at the end. Guinness posters, disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's a good thing we didn't put the good ones in.
Yeah. Those fancy ones we should be putting on eBay.
Yeah.
And then maybe the other ones are like Poshmark to see if someone wants the proper designer.
Yeah, I mean, it's good just to be getting rid of more stock. You know, we're finding what we got.
I am really getting more zen about it. Anything that I'm like upset about low price is upset about my misestimation
Of the value.
Yeah. Not necessarily, fuck, it didn't sell for enough.
Yeah.
Like the books and the comics, and I'm not pissed. I'm just like, I thought. Squadra, I like Squadra, yeah, that I would put, that named one I would put on eBay, and then this one I would put in that same, get a box full of 40 clothing items.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've got some more, so I'm surely going to be trying some more clothing lot efforts in the next auction.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just going to be it, you know?
Yeah, patience through the process.
Yeah, it's just, go collect
cassettes.
more tools.
No more cassettes on my end. No cassettes, no movies.
Yeah, Kijiji is good for like old men that never transitioned to marketplace or anything, and that weren't necessarily like savvy enough. Like local is Kijiji.
Yeah.
eBay has your more like international.
100%. Yeah, there's still a very small market on Kijiji, but once Facebook Marketplace came, all the people around our age demographic just started using it because it's easier, because even if you're not on Facebook often, it's still already on your phone. And all the Karens, all the moms started using Marketplace, so Kijiji died instantly.
For eBay.
Yeah.
The cost for eBay.
eBay has a lot, it does have a lot more cost, but out of like the reselling markets of people like us who do it professionally, they take very fair percentages. Like everything I sell is on a sliding scale. A lot of my items sell for like 12% to 18%, which is very reasonable.
Yeah. Again, because that's a specific sort of thing you're not going to be able to sell anywhere else for that value.
Like I sold, we took apart a wood burning, a pellet wood burning stove for camping, and it was like a salvaged part. It was the control unit. Sold that shit for a few $100s. I wouldn't be able to just put that on Marketplace and hope that someone locally would need that replacement part for their cottage, versus I can put that on eBay and I ended up shipping it to New York. And then my personal benefit for eBay is because it does the shipping process automated. Now with the Canada Post strike, it's really effed me up because everything I had was listed as Canada Post, and that's a task I need to do for tomorrow, is add shipping options.
Right.
But when eBay sells it, they charge the tax, they take the fees, they charge the shipping. That's calculated based on the size and the weight and where they are from where you are, versus other platforms like working off Poshmark. We have to then be like, oh, $15 shipping.
No, they also charge.
They also automate it?
Yeah, and they print out the shipping label. So
fucking.
So you just get to print it out.
Good. That's well. I will admit my knowledge was outdated, because that's when I checked 3 years ago. It wasn't that, but that was 3 years ago.
That's what somebody told me, right? So I wonder if those tapestries, like, people actually don't realize the size of them. Like, maybe there'd be a good picture of it, like, held up. Yeah. You know, like, someone doesn't see, like, they might be looking at it and thinking it's like this big.
It's really looking like we need like a mini staging area and not get too obsessive with it, but one that we can either put chairs in or like big.
Yeah, or like, let's say we're taking our 5 or 15 favorite items and we stage a chair with that little table and an off-string poster on the wall, and you add that as a photo in each of the lots.
Mm-hmm.
So that people
That's a smart idea too.
See that sort of like setup. We can make that happen. I'm really close to.
Well, it's like even a corner. I'm thinking even the far back left corner that we clear out, that will have some storage space, but between that storage space and the lamps, we could create a nice little.
It's too tight.
Too tight.
Because to get back for the photo, right?
Then maybe where the
clothing is now.
Either the clothing is or the couch to the fridge, because the couch does look good in the photos with the paintings. So like where the clock dresser is, we could try to dress that up a bit better.
Could do. Might be too distracting.
Probably.
Because I already set up a white wall on just that back area between the two fridges. And so then if the clothing rack is, damn it, nobody bought that goddamn couch frame.
That couch frame, yeah. Yeah, so this is 1.
Yeah, Kijiji definitely has garage sales.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Oh no.
15.
Updated our.
Oh, my brain. 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 36, 39, 42.
Okay, it's still not. So I won't know until
So just under 50.
Just under 50. So that's.
And a lot of that's me. Probably about 20 of them are me fucking up. 20 to I would do probably 25 as I'm looking at this. The unsold lots are definitely 25 of them me messing it up, because I was trying to do the individual sales and that was my last test on them. So let me just triple clarify that.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, which I think is like, that's what this is supposed to be able to do, and because you're able to just transfer photographs.
Yeah.
Like it's worthwhile, because as much as we're doing this now, we know next time that you don't put in a single DVD.
Yeah.
Or you don't necessarily do too much art, although art is a really, I'm not quite sure about, because I want to keep trying that, and even with some posters, like the WWE poster
did go for
that went decently.
Yeah.
Right, so maybe it's just kind of the stuff that we're choosing, which I know we're not digging deep down into our stashes for like all of our best stuff, because we have a bit of a reluctance to confront our like valuations on all of our stuff. Right, because if we looked at all this objectively and said, well, like, or rather to say, yeah, well, what is the value of all this stuff?
Just let it burn, get it gone?
Well, no, just to say, like, yeah, sure, even let it burn, but, like, we go through it and be like, yeah, well, those corked embossed glass bottles, you know, those $25. Or is it more, right?
Yeah.
A lot of our stuff is very random. You know, I think with my approach to these auctions is you're trying to be able to sell a complete estate. So you kind of break down the categories that you would find in a house, and that goes to like furniture and clothing and art and decor and, you know, a few little odds and collectible, ephemera, that sort of stuff. Like, you know, so I think it's good to have that variety and push for that so that people know that you do just such an eclectic sort, and you're going to get a bunch of people coming for every auction because they want to be involved in that sort of like random variety.
In my perspective, on my end, like, you're not wrong, it is very random. I think what he brought up is very valid. I agree with that. It builds us up to be able to sell an estate for someone and gives us that empowerment, but I do also see it as like it's a more difficult path because you have to build the return customers, but you're providing a quote-unquote treasure hunt experience. So it's not necessarily like, oh, we are the people that you come to get the high-quality furniture from or the high-quality jewelry, but you're coming to see what awesome pieces of whatever. Yeah, there could be a great tool that you never knew you needed. Could be a good piece of artwork, and as long as you build your branding on that and get the return buyers, it is a viable process. But it takes time. It's the hard path.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's the realistic path because there's so many people that want to be the curated, I sell just this.
Yeah.
Which is viable, but like that's also a path to build up. And in terms of long-term solution, like approaches, it might be more challenging in the long term to sustain that and be able to do the same volume. Because if we can sustain this,
then we can just
we can offer that versus like going to an estate and just buying, you know, 5 articles of things that we're going to resell for a bit of a profit in an auction.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But he's talking about eBay.
Yeah, well, right now we're on a platform called Max Sold because we did a live auction with these 180 items. But how do people find that, though? That is where I learned about that difference of niches is specifically from eBay, because that is something that exists in that niche heavily as well. So like an eBay treasure hunt is like you'll find a seller like me, and when you click on my profile on eBay, you'll see I have video games, etc., etc. That's why my branding is called Grandma's Dead Stock. It's like, so when you click my name, it's like you're entering a grandma's basement versus...
So hold on, let's clarify for him, though. He's lost.
Go ahead.
So tonight we did a Max Sold auction, and we sell the majority of our stuff. Thanks. So we sell the majority of our stuff through Max Sold right now. And this is just like auctions where every lot starts at $1. We cannot predetermine the prices that things sell for. And so you see here some of our high bid lots tonight. $51 for the paint sprayer, the snowshoe, 66, 86 for the antique butane stove. Then in this same realm, when we get stuff that we don't think, or rather that we want to take some extra time to sell through alternative means, Bailey specifically uses eBay, and we both resell in boutique settings and do markets, and that's where we kind of like experiment with the prices of items.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a funnel system. The auction is us just like selling stuff en masse that holds value but isn't necessarily highly searchable online or locally in terms of being at a market, and then the stuff that we are aware of that it holds that value, then we either take to a market or put on eBay or put on alternative platforms. Does Does that make sense? Well, we're okay.
Yeah, I mean, or like, you know, for me, it's often the stuff that, like smaller items, right, that I'm willing to hold on to for longer, or stuff that I have more ego around. It's really got a value.
Yeah.
And like you know, a lot of this is bigger stuff. Like I just don't want to hold on to this, you know, the wooden sled with cushion for $40. That's a fine price. You know, maybe you could have got 70 or 80 if you tried to sell it on Marketplace or on Kijiji. But $40 is a perfectly acceptable price for that.
That didn't help much, but okay, then give us a specific question. We got you.
Yeah.
Give us the specific.
We're actually also lost.
Yeah.
This process is pretty convoluted, and for me, I've been developing this for years, like almost 5 years developing this model.
Yeah.
And it's adapted and changed so many times based on circumstances. Where are we getting our items from? So for me, primarily, I do estate downsizing, and I help people with moves and that sort of thing. So sometimes I get a call from a realtor, and it's just like they need to clear something out. It's an estate sale, and at the end of the estate sale, all the unsold items, then you're just going and you're making a bulk offer for everything, or ideally you can scale this up to where you're getting paid to take stuff away. Mm-hmm. But that's a little bit of picking, but mostly from estate sales and clear outs.
Yeah, and I did kind of similar, but I also did auctions to get started. So like, you saw that we had a lot of stuff that sold for $0 or nothing or $1. I was the guy buying all the dollar items in other auctions previously. And then I would also do like liquidation auctions quite typically with other auction services. And I would buy stuff that's they're liquidating a warehouse or they're liquidating an entire business. And those are usually, they're desperate to get rid of the stuff. And similar to how he would clear out an estate, I would like clear out a business of whatever leftover products that they had.
Yeah, and similar. Yeah, it's like sometimes also like I've done the business moves and that's where you get random items, and an entire. It's like this is the unsold stuff. Just because it's unsold doesn't mean it doesn't have value.
Buy low, sell high. Exactly.
Yeah.
The
buy low, sell a little bit less low.
The ones that were always fun that I liked, but their platform was too clunky. Otherwise, I would be stuck on it, but their platform's way too clunky. So I love doing the police auctions.
Oh, yeah.
The police auctions were always fun.
But they're not that cheap anymore.
No, there's a lot of snipers on them. And it's just always, you need a bike? I go to the police auction. That's what I always tell people.
The thing is, like, it's still cheap, but as soon as you introduce someone like us into those auctions, the prices go up by like 25% across the board because we're catching all those low bids and raising them up.
Yeah.
Just to the point where we're like, nah, now it's too much. But the other resellers that, you know, are more willing to take a risk.
Yeah, like Max sold, the platform we're using now to do our auctions is laggy. Like the fucking police auctions is super laggy. And that's exactly any high ticket item, like a reseller item, like a piece of jewelry, a piece of tech.
Yeah.
There's so many bids that it's just like you can't fucking win it. I give up. I'm not playing on this platform anymore. But sorry, I'm just surprised.
I mean,
his value is still making me scratch my head. Yeah.
That's why you just have to take the risk, right? And you let the market determine the value. And so like this Stanley stackable organizers went for $50.
And it's just the bin full of tools that he picked up from a client previously.
I would not have expected to get $50 for this. And so it's like that's full, like all those tools, all electrical tools and stuff. So, you know, that's maybe got a $10 value in and of itself. And then there's a whole psychology of online auctions that we won't get into now.
Yeah. Long story short, it tickles the gamblers.
Banana, whereabouts are you located? In Canada?
I don't know. I didn't ask them last time. And also, shout out to Inf. Appreciate you. We got your tunes on in the background, Doc. Appreciate shout out to the background music, man. Tradesman. Easily. Yeah, exactly. So then we get it off a massive lot. We were just talking about going to like old Portuguese men and being like, we'll buy out all the old tools in your garage. Oh, GTA. Okay. Then hey, why don't you? And you got to jump in these auctions next time, dog.
Appreciate the music for real. Because otherwise we just have to listen to me like humming. I almost brought my guitar tonight.
That would have worked. That would have been nice.
I felt like it would have been too distracting.
I think you're skilled enough that I would trust you. Because you can play quiet too, right?
Yeah.
You're not just like the heavy strummer all day.
No, I'm not the heavy strummer. I would have just been picking away.
If you can just like pick away, then I'm okay with it. Because I feel like you're a skilled enough artist. If you were like a full, just like an amateur, just like hammering the chords, then I'd be upset. But guitar would have been cool. Chat seems to like the idea. Love the Q&A though. Hey, Banana, you're always welcome. I obviously don't want you to send your email in the chat, but we could, if you want to join our email list, you can like hit us up on Instagram or TikTok. I'm at both Grandma's Dead Stock and NarleyMedia, the title that you're watching these pages on. Same title on IG and TikTok. He is Patty of Patty's Pop-Ups. That is Paddy. You can follow us there. If you want to shoot us your email, we'll add you to the emailing list. Or if that's still too much, bro, we're posting all the time about the stuff that we're doing, so you'll be able to be up to date on when the next one is coming up.
Yeah, I've been trying to post a lot on TikTok. I hit my 3 posts today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me know the results then.
It was easy. I just didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh, this. Sure, take a quick video. Bam. Out. Next. Bam. Out.
I just feel so swamped. I feel like I spend so much time already like crafting posts that it's like adding, like, and I'm lagging. It's a weak suit of mine right now.
Who is your friend? Me? I'm Patty, and this is Bailey.
Yeah.
That's Grandma's Dead Stock NarleyMedia. I'm Patty. Patty's Pop-Ups. PADDYS POPUPS. And that's what I do. I pop up. Like that.
And stream is going good. And if we just we're finishing up a summary, we're probably getting off in the next 5-ish minutes. Or do you want to keep going? Or?
I think the sooner the better. We're just drawing on for these guys there.
Yeah, now we're just rambling to the chat. Now you guys gotta treat us nicer to get us to stay on longer.
No. Who's ordering the pizza? Is it here yet?
No, Liam's gone, but I appreciate you popping in. I sent you the link to the At Least auction earlier, and that was what we closed the auction today. So we did the reaction to that for about an hour and a half, and then we're just chilling. We did our personal reflection on the items. We did the business aspect of it, and then we just been chit-chatting with chat since then. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good, Banana.
Yeah, all good. I'm just joking.
I'll either be on tomorrow or at some point this weekend. I'm going to try to get back to normal gaming. Some of the guys in the chat have been bugging me about playing the new Delta Squad. I think you're Stoned's friend. I'm about to place Delta with Stoned. MIM Gaming, bro. It's MIM Gaming. That's the whole thing. Marching into Madness was the creative project that I had with my buddy, and that's the Raza that you saw in the chat was the Marching into Madness guy.
Right.
So he's still very supportive, but he's a gaming journalist, and so there was a new Marvel video game that came out today, and that's what he popped up. He was going to play the Marvel video game.
Right.
And then there's another shooting game that just came out yesterday that's also free to play that they want me to play with them tomorrow night. So I might put it on the streaming channel just to keep it occupied.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I do a bit of both. Yeah, hey, you don't see all the RGB? I can change all the colors of my lights and everything, bro. Come on. You don't think this is professional enough? That's I used to have a photography and videography studio that was set up for podcasting and whatnot, and that's not, I don't need to get into the dramas, but yeah, the main thing is the Discord fell apart. The Discord really fell apart. We were at the point of building a community, and it just like, but it is what it is. It's the path that you take.
He knows.
Oh, you know what kind of man you are. I'm suspicious.
He knows what kind of man you are.
He sells random junk. He games. He's got a messy room.
I know what kind of man you are. The kind of man that makes a good friend.
Oh, God. It's also why I like a chat that humbles me, though. Oh, my God. I was teasing about that earlier, but sometimes you pop into, like, streamers chat, and they all just, like, love them off the entire time. You're like, this is... It takes out the entertainment value when the person...
What, they're just saying how they're hyping them?
Yeah, they're just like, oh, yeah, you're so great. Oh, yeah, you're the best. Oh, your glasses are sick.
Thanks. They match my boa.
Expert producer, one of the mans that, big Doflamingo vibes. You actually probably don't know who that is, right?
No. It's going to be homework, but now let's make it now work.
It's got big Doflamingo swag.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Yeah. You're the villain of One Piece. You're a pirate.
Well, I haven't got that far into it to see Doflamingo come out.
You started watching One Piece? When? What do you mean?
Yeah, just casually.
When?
I don't know, like a while ago.
You didn't tell me this?
I guess not.
No, oh my God.
I haven't watched very much.
Okay. I'm like so hurt.
I can see your face.
I'm like 700 episodes into One Piece, and you didn't mention that you've been watching One Piece.
Now, how many of those are on, like, Netflix? Or
Netflix ends at, like, one of the best arcs possible, but there's probably about 300 to 400 on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That sounds, like, dangerous. Sounds like wormhole.
There's a lot to skip. If I could recommend, like, you search up, like, One Piece watching, like a watch order. One Piece watch order, and it will tell you which gaps to skip. Because a lot of them are filler, and they're kind of just bullshit.
Yeah. So
you don't have to watch about like 50.
I could go for watching Naruto again.
Yeah, dude, I love One Piece. Doflamingo is definitely one of the best characters. It was really well written villain. It was very interesting to see. They did a great job at like humanizing him being a rich asshole. But One Piece, you'd really, as Luffy develops as a character, as the story gets deeper, he's like 100% your energy.
Right.
Yeah, this whole atmosphere is about pursuing what you want no matter what, and that everyone should have the freedom to just make the choice to be who they are and not live by anyone else's orders, to the point that he's like a lovable idiot. Because he's just so carefree. Because he's just so carefree all the time. And everyone else in the world doesn't understand him because they don't understand why he doesn't care about what they care about. Right? They'll give some dramatic backstory about how they had trauma and they were abused and their family was put into slavery. He's like, okay, cool. He's like, but I like you, so I'm going to help you out. And then everyone else around him is like, what the fuck's happening? But I digress. I can go off. Is this about eBay anymore? Hey, being a writer pays off in some ways, okay? But, okay. Patty?
Yeah, on that note.
We had a big day. I gave you a One Piece summary. We covered everything. We killed it.
We sold almost everything.
Yeah. The stuff that I didn't sell, it's fair. It's fair.
Maybe it's not, but it is what it is.
Yeah, GG's. Good work, boys. Thank you, everyone. Do you have any concluding thoughts or shout-outs you would like to give?
No.
No,
you know what? No, I'm stoked on it. This is another example of the unpredictability of this. Right? These auctions, we're putting this out there for people to consume. We don't know how it's going to end up, and that's okay. And just accepting the process and how important that is, and that these are all going to homes. Like, somebody is going to go on a great snowshoe adventure.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be me, and I'm okay with that.
I love that. That's why I'm here. I think it's cool. Thank you, Banana. I was here. I appreciate you. You're welcome in the community. I appreciate that you also barely have thoughts. But it is a big thing that I totally agree with. That's why I stated earlier as we were reviewing the items, I'm not necessarily upset that things went for less than $20 or that they went for a low amount. Something that's important to me is like ethically that a lot of these items still find a good home. So even when I perceive an item as undervalued, it's not necessarily me being upset that I didn't sell it for the right dollar amount. It's like, oh, this wasn't the right place to get it to the right person.
Yeah, and that's where we need to, I think that's why it helps to be part of a team, because we check each other, right? It's like, you're putting something in that I'd be like, oh no, I've done like 50 pop-ups. I know that belongs at a pop-up.
Yeah.
And it might take 5 to sell, but you're going to get it. You're going to find your audience there.
Yeah. Yeah. And
at a reasonable price. And at this point, the auction isn't going to be the right setup. And same with you, where you're seeing something be like, oh, that stove, let's take it apart.
Yeah.
And not only are you making the content, but it's like you can sell all those, the pieces are greater than the whole.
Yeah.
And that's what we're, kind of building, taking the time and the effort to learn that, and we're only getting better. And it's only going to get more fun as you engage in that nature of debate and share it with people, right? Because that's, I think, a lot around the content and the narrative that we're developing. And to say like, oh, drive down the street, I'll pick up these snowshoes, they're going into the auction, what are they going to do? And that whole video ends with $66.
I agree.
Stoked.
Yeah, same Coleman stove. We got Coleman stove up the street, but
yeah, it's not about making a quick buck. Like I, need to make money, but it's about really. It's not even about the story. It's about this stuff not ending up in like those were on the curb. Nobody would have picked those up.
Yeah, would have just
the garbage guys would have come around and they could have got tossed. Right? Not only do they not deserve to be garbage, somebody's willing to pay pretty good money for them.
Versus in a healthy way, as we say, we balance well. I do kind of contrast. That's like I think the story is also important. I think like breathing life into that item is exactly what you just said as well, right? Like it's not. Yeah, I would have just gone to the trash, but then otherwise it's like now we're adding more story to this item that like someone would have just been fine if it just got thrown in the dump, and now who knows where this 25-inch snowshoes went. Like last week we sold the cabinet. I wasn't upset, but we sold this cabinet for like $1, and it was an old lady decorating the house for her 90-year-old parents.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, now I need to be more patient about this process because this story is
and somebody
intensely more
needed
valuable.
to save that money to get a nice thing.
Yeah, but I digress.
So,
Yeah, okay.
We digress.
So, we'll digress for ages.
I'm Patty. Patty's Pop-Ups.
Bailey. NarleyMedia, Grandma's Dead Stock. Grandma's Dead Stock is the platform where I do the reselling on, so you'll catch everything eBay related / this style related. Otherwise, the platform you're watching on is also my personal social media where you will see me doing art stuff. And yes, we can really talk forever, and we will probably do some sort of 12 days of Christmas lead up.
Yeah.
Sort-a-thon. We'll be in our warehouse often. We'll be doing a lot of streams. If we don't stream out of the warehouse every single day of those, I'll be live here, so we'll at least keep the content busy. And yeah, we appreciate you coming through, Banana LOLOL. And you're more than welcome in the community. You seem to be good vibes. I appreciate you dropping in. And Inf, yeah, bro. Appreciate you big time. Thank you for letting us use your music. If anyone's curious and watching the VOD on YouTube and they want to understand or listen to the soundtrack, search that man's title, I Am Infinite, EYE, on screen. No publishing deal, so you could stream it with no copyrights. Had a great time. Thank you for joining the community, Banana. I'm so stoked to see you be a regular now. And yeah. We're on quite a bit. Simulcasting, Twitch, YouTube, Kick. Best way to support is to subscribe, okay? All right. Shouts to everyone. Thank you, guys. It will be a busier one next time. We got 2 auctions coming up in January. Woo woo. Ah.